do this. Alright, bit of Chicago Bulls action. Alright. We are ready to rock and roll. Hey guys, how you going? So down BK Sport. We are here as the Chicago Bulls are going to be taking on the San Antonio Spurs in a really interesting game, especially with Wembanyama being out here for the San Antonio Spurs. The Bulls are coming off a 2-day break. They've had back-to-back days of no basketball, which has been incredibly boring. Yes, I do love the Chicago Bulls, and I want to watch them play. And unfortunately, there's been 2 days where we've had a break. So now we're back, and we get a back-to-back, which is great. And we get 3 games in the next 4 days. But then after that, after the game against the 76ers, the Bulls will then only play 2 games in an 11-day stretch due to the NBA Cup and whatnot. But at least they do get those 2 extra games added on against the Hornets and the Raptors, I think it was. But I'm looking forward to tonight. You know, it's going to be a difficult one. The Spurs have been playing quite well this season. But the Bulls have, you know, they've been such an up-and-down team. We are a broken record. We say it every single time. The Bulls can win any matchup. They can win any matchup. Whether they're going to win it or not is another question in itself. Like, this team is so confusing. I don't know what else to really tell you besides the fact that I don't know, you don't know, we all don't know what team is going to turn up tonight. Now, the Bulls have a couple of injuries, but it's kind of irrelevant in regards to the situation of this team, in regards to those injuries. Like, this team, regardless of who's playing, they do have the capacity and the ability to win, but more often than not, you will just see a lot of turnovers, and the turnover balls will be there, and you will see the other team just take it away. And it makes sense, and we're in a very difficult situation where obviously you want to see your team win, and you want to see your team progress, and you want to see your team go far, but also you've got to be realistic and say, well, if we're not going to go all the way, and we're not going to go far, well, guess what? This is a very deep draft. This draft in 2024 is one you need to be in that first round to get a player of your choice. And the only way that happens for us is if miraculously Portland become a good team and become a top 15 team where they lose their pick to us, right? Or you've got the fact that we have a protected top 10 first round pick, which means that we need to be basically in the 10 worst teams in the NBA, right? And if we're not in the 10 worst teams in the NBA, then that means that we lose our pick to I can't even think right now. Who is it to? I can't even actually remember who we're giving our pick to. Is it the Spurs? Is it the Spurs? I think it might be, actually. Chicago Bulls draft picks. It's the Spurs or no, I can't remember. Let's have a look here. So, for some reason, I'm completely blanking right now. It's the Spurs. Yeah, Chicago's first round pick to the Spurs, protected first selections 1 to 10 in 2025 and then 1 to 8 in 2026. So, there's a mixture of, I want to win because my team is my team and I want to see my team win, but there's also, we want to be a part of that draft capital for 2025 to get a good player. And everyone's talking about Cooper Flagg. I'm telling you, he may not even go first, but also secondly, there is a whole bunch of other guys that are just as good and just have as much talent, but Cooper Flagg is getting all that recognition, right? So don't think that it's just the Cooper Flagg show. There is so many players that could fit and are a very good option. So we want to be a part of that top 10. So we want to be good, but not great. we want to have fun throughout the season, but we also don't want to have too much fun, is what I'm saying here. But if you go and have a look at the recent games for the Chicago Bulls, obviously we're coming off the back of a very big win against the G League Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets had a lot of injuries in that game. 128 to 102, but a good result regardless. Lost the Celtics 138 to 129 in a very competitive game. I know it was a 9-point game in the end, but everyone who watched that game in the NBA Cup knows it was very competitive until the Bulls threw it away, as they like to do. You go back to the loss against the Magic, 133 to 119. The win against the Wizards, 127 to 108. And then the Grizzlies game, which was a 142 to 131 win for the Grizzlies. And then back to the Hawks, where the Bulls won 136 to 122. And you go back to the Bucks. Hold on, I've got a point here. 122 to 106 to the Bucks. And then the Pistons, where the Bulls won 122 to 112. This team is just back and forth. And that tells you everything you need to know. Besides that Wizards and Celtics back-to-back where they lost both those games by relatively significant margins, everything else is like a win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. Nets, win. Celtics, loss, Magic, loss. Wizards, win. Grizzlies, loss. Hawks, win. Bucks, loss. Pistons, win. Rockets, loss. Right? So, it's such... And that tells you everything you need to know about where this team is at, man. And look, let's just see how it does progress tonight. If they do win this game, they would go equal with the Brooklyn Nets in 10 and 13. I actually think they'd go above them. I feel like they'd go above them, but they'd be on the same record. And again, don't care too much about the standings right now, but it's just a point of reference, right? It's a point of reference for where the Bulls are at and tracking along earlier in the season, because it is still relatively early. Now, in regards to the San Antonio Spurs, they're coming off the back of a loss 104-93 to the Suns. They beat the Kings 127-125. They lost to the Lakers, who got pumped by 41 points yesterday, 119-101. The Lakers, that's their only win in like the last week or week and a half. The Lakers have been awful lately, so the Spurs lost to them 119-101, which gives you a little bit of a sense of belief and hope here. The Spurs beat the Jazz 128-115. They beat the Warriors, but they've been falling off a little bit, but they have been good this year, 104-94. They beat the Jazz 126-118. Go back and they beat the Thunder 110-104, lost the Mavericks 110-93, and lost the Lakers again 120-115. So it's very ebbs and flows here as well. You know, they're in a very similar position, but they've obviously got a lot more progression. However, their best player in Victor Wembanyama is out of tonight's game. So that gives you such a sense of belief and hope that this team could pull something out of the bag tonight in the Chicago Bulls. The Spurs are 11-10. Like I said, the Bulls are 9-13. Not too drastic on the difference there. So yeah, look, I'm definitely not confident. I'll never be confident with this Bulls team, but I have a more positive outlook on what the Bulls can achieve today than a negative outlook, which is easier to go down as well. It's completely down to the perspective that you choose to look at. You can look at this team and go, okay, the Bulls suck. They're probably going to lose today. That's just as simple as that. Or you can look at it and say, the Bulls suck, but when they don't suck, they're actually very good. So they actually could win this today, and the Spurs are not that great of a team. They're very up and down as well. So it just comes down if the Spurs are up and the Bulls are down, or the Bulls are up and Spurs, I think I just said that. Anyway, point of the matter is, Bulls can win this game. It'll be interesting. Bulls can win this game, especially with Wembanyama out. Now let's look at these starting lineups here. So for the Spurs, 11-10, Chris Paul, Castle, Champagne, Harrison Barnes, and Jeremy Sochan, with the outs being Trey Jones and Victor Wembanyama. So a couple of big outs there for the San Antonio Spurs. Trey Jones can get it going when he gets it going. He did against us last year as well. So happy with those outs there for the Spurs. For the Bulls, Josh Giddey, Ida Sumu, Zach LaVine, Julian Phillips, and Nikola Vucevic, with the outs being Lonzo Ball, Kobe White, and Patrick Williams. Lonzo Ball is out due to the fact that he's not playing back-to-backs this year. So despite the fact that there's been 2-game break just now, you'd expect him to play. No, they're choosing to play him tomorrow against the Indiana Pacers. So that's why he's out in this one. Kobe White and Patrick Williams obviously injured. Patrick Williams has been out for a little bit now, but he is tracking well, and I think he will be back in the next couple of games. Overall, when you look at that starting lineup there for the Bulls, you want to see Julian Phillips do a lot more than what he produced in that game against the... who did we play last up? We played the Brooklyn Nets, that's right. You want to see him produce a lot more, because every starter had like a plus-minus of plus 30 or so. He had like a plus 5, and we won by 26. So the point of emphasis there is that Julian Phillips just didn't really kind of get it going in a game that we were really heavily succeeding in. Whilst LaVine went off, Nikola Vucevic went off, you know, Josh Giddey had a triple-double, obviously. It was a fantastic performance by pretty much everybody, and unfortunately, look at Julian Phillips' stat line of 5, 5, and 2. And you're just like, ugh. But he is young. You know, he hasn't been great as of late, but he is very young. And there is plenty of time for, you know, things to adjust. There is plenty of time to see how things do progress with him. And it's still very early, man. It's still very early. But look, go Bulls, see red. Let's fire it up here. Let's get around hopefully a win. Hopefully a win, depending on what your thought process is in regards to the season. Obviously, guys, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. We're here for every single Chicago Bulls game, and we will continue to be. I will be back in Fiji on Thursday this week. Next Thursday for you guys in America, because I know it's Thursday for you right now, but it's Friday for us over here. But all right, let's get into it. Let's fire it up. Let's go Bulls, baby. Let's go Bulls, baby. Gabriel says, yo, Jekyll Hyde, fire it up. Dazmate says, that's the guy with 20 years, no championship rings. Oh, Chris Paul. Dear me. Nate says, g'day, man. Got Bulls a plus 11 plus at 5'8". Let's go. Hey, mate. Fire it up with us, Nate. Fire it up with us, mate. That's good. That's good stuff. 11 plus. Wow. That's confident. That is confident, man. I see a world, man. I do see a world where it happens. I also see a world where we get beaten 11 plus. But I do see absolutely a world where, you know, the Bulls do actually turn it on here. Again, they compete with pretty much everybody. Like, that Magic game was actually competitive despite it being a full... Oh, maybe not the Magic. Magic game, not so much. Nets, obviously, we flogged them. Celtics was very competitive. Flogged the Wizards. It was very competitive against the Grizzlies. It's just the defense was absolutely pitiful. The Hawks game, we obviously won by 14 points. The Bucks game, maybe not so much competitive. Pistons was a good win. Rockets game was the most awful game I've watched in my life. Cavaliers game was competitive. That 144 to 126 is very, very hidden in regards to how competitive that game actually was. The Knicks game, well, obviously the Bulls did win that one by 1. With that being said, though, you look at the results for the Chicago Bulls this season. When they do get their wins, it usually is against one of the bottom-ranked teams. The Brooklyn Nets are pretty much a bottom-ranked team. They're doing pretty well comparatively, but they're pretty much a bottom-ranked team. 128 to 102, so that's a 26-point win there. And then the other game is against the Wizards, where they won by 19 points, which is a big win. The other game is against the Hawks, where they won by 14 points. So when they're winning by big margins, it is against a lot lower-ranked opposition. So we do need to take that into account. The Spurs, I wouldn't put in that same category. They're above that category. But without Wembanyama, you may consider putting them in that category. Chris Paul has been doing a good job for them this year, though. Interesting to see without Kobe. I feel like Kobe's been holding us back a little bit lately. But with that being said, when he's playing, and he's going to obviously start, but you know, it will be interesting to see how we do perform without Kobe. But he has been holding us back a little bit lately, and we are on the way. We won a tip. Ho ho ho! We actually won the first tip of an NBA game. That might be the first time this season. Nikola Vucevic actually cared about getting the tip. So Zach LaVine with the ball. You got Vucevic to his right, Idasumu out further. LaVine, open 3, bang! Now we're talking. Open it up with an absolute slappity slap there. Zachy boy LaVine, son. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Fire it up, Zach, fire it up. Chris Paul now gives it off. They drive inside the paint. Spurs will miss that shot and will get the offensive rebound, unfortunately. Gives it off to Chris Paul. Oh, no. And they're inside. They put it up and we'll miss that shot again. Offensive rebound. Misses that one. And we get the rebound. Idasumu. Okay defense. Obviously, they didn't get the shot. Okay defense. Here's a 3 for Zach LaVine. Is he hot? Ooh, I wouldn't say he's not, but it wasn't the greatest shot ever. Champagne there with the ball. Stephon Castle now. Castle drives inside. Flicks it out here for the 3 for the Spurs. They will miss that one. But again, we'll get another offensive rebound. Castle gives it off and then they will hit the 3. I need someone to get a defensive rebound. I need someone to protect this damn well rim right now because nobody is getting up for it. Vucevic, come on, man. You've got to be getting some of these rebounds. They've had 3 offensive rebounds in the first minute 20 of this game. And that is a turnover from Julian Phillips. That was awful. I'll be going back and forth here in the Pax Lions game. You got to update me about that. Just give me an update like, oh, blocked by Julian Phillips. He makes up for it and Josh Giddey gets the rebound. Update me on that one, touchdown by touchdown or score by score. Giddey with the first 2-pointer there. Let's go, Josh Giddey. Banks that little bad boy in. Obviously, I'm a Lions fan, right? I know I'm wearing a Bears hat, but it's because I'm doing a Chicago Bulls stream. But, yeah, just let me know score by score. Not every play-by-play. They missed the 3 there. Another offensive rebound for the Spurs. And that was more unlucky because it bounced directly out to them. But come on, man. Someone get a rebound, bro. Chris Paul inside in the paint. Up it goes and we'll get the 2. The only points they're getting right now are literally off the back of missed shots and then getting the second chance opportunity. They're getting the offensive rebounds. 1 of them was lucky. 3 of them were lazy from the Bulls. We need somebody to actually go for the ball right now because they're going to continuously score if they keep getting opportunities. These are professional players and nobody is getting the ball after the missed shot. They're missing a lot of shots. Get the ball, man. Get the ball. Also, we do have the Australia versus India cricket starting up today as well. So we will be live for that. Hopefully it's much better than... hopefully it is much better than what we've seen so far from the old Australians. From the old Australians. Hopefully it's a lot better than that. But, look, good start offensively. Sure, Zach LaVine hits his 3. Josh, I know he missed another 3 there, Zach. But, you know, hits that 3. Josh Giddey hits the 2. But right now, it honestly should be 5-0. Or no, if not 7/8-0 to the Bulls. If they could get their own rebounds. It's really not asking for that much. It really isn't asking for that much. We're 2 minutes in and we're already... extremely infuriated by the lack of effort in regards to getting the rebound. So that's all great. And this is the thing we say every single game. The offense is fantastic. We're going to see points. We're going to see Zach LaVine eat. We're going to see Vucevic eat. We're going to see, when Kobe White's playing, Kobe eat, normally. Even when he's bad, he still gets about 16 to 20 points. but the point is that offense is fantastic, but if we don't have defense, like our defense has actually been good today, but like I would still class rebounding as defense, right? Because if you're not getting the rebound, then they're just going to go straight back onto offense, and they're going to hit that shot, and that's for every single team. Even the Wizards, who are an absolute shambles of an organization, NBA team right now, they would still punish you from having 4 offensive rebounds in the first minute and a half. It's crazy. But it's obviously very early, but this is what you get. And it's good that Billy Donovan called a timeout because he obviously wants to talk to him and say, listen, what is happening here? What is happening right now? It's just, yeah. I don't know, man. But, like, at the end of the day, at least Zach and at least Josh Giddey have hit their shots. At least that has gone into the basket, and it's not 5-0 based off of this. Because if we hadn't even scored, and then I was already complaining about the lack of effort on rebounding, then, geez, we'd be in an absolute shambles. Slapper says Spurs are doo-doo. I know it said dodo. Are you saying dodo or doo-doo? You got to put the extra O's there, son. You got to put the extra O's, Mr. Slapper. But Spurs are actually, when they've got Wembanyama, like if Wembanyama was playing today, I'm complaining about offensive rebounds for the Spurs now. Can you imagine if Wembanyama was there? They'd already have 6 offensive rebounds, son. It's not possible. But the point of the matter is that across this entire game, he's like 7'20". That guy, he's taller than the Empire State Building. Adesumwu drives inside in the paint to Vooch, and Vooch! No! Oh, he got it. Lucky. Oh, my gosh. Packers are also doo-doo. No, Daz, mate. That's exactly something that we can all talk about here. The Packers are definitely doo-doo. We do like to party. We do like to call them doo-doo. All right, so it's the Spurs with the ball. And Giddey guarding Chris Paul. That's going to be an interesting matchup. Inside. That's... Vooch. Vooch has literally just jumped on top of Jeremy Sochan there. It's definitely a foul, but... Like, Vooch jumped up, Sochan went down, and then it's unfortunate. It's not deliberate by any means, but that's funny. By the way, Daz, how did you go about yesterday after the game? Because I stopped streaming at 26 points. I'm glad I stopped streaming, by the way. I stopped streaming at the Lakers being down by 26. Did you watch the rest of that game? Because obviously they lost by 41. How'd you cope? Oh, Nate, don't you start me. Nate, don't you start. Don't start today, Nate. Don't do it. Oh, here's a 3. Here's a 3. Harrison Barnes, he knows how to hit him, but he doesn't get that one. They nearly got another offensive rebound. Unbranded says hello. Hello, mate. 7-5 Bulls. 9 minutes 10 to go here of the first quarter. Ayo Dossi Dos. Come on, Dosunmu. He's got Julian Phillips coming around to his left. Dosunmu goes in with that pace, that creativity off to Vucevic. Back to Zach LaVine. LaVine's got Giddey to his right. He won't use him. He'll use a screen there from Dosunmu. Thinking about the 3. Oh, that was weird. That was weird. But Julian Phillips goes inside of Vooch, and Vooch will get another one. Phillips and Vooch are working out well today. Vooch is shooting kind of weirdly, but he's getting the shots. 8 minutes 41 to go here, first quarter. 9-2-5 points in the paint. Bulls 6 to Spurs 0. And the Spurs will miss that one. Giddey will get the rebound. Giddey's going to bring it past the half court. He's got Zach LaVine to his left. Vucevic screen inside of Vooch. Vooch to Zach LaVine. 3 doesn't take it. Wasn't as open as he probably originally thought it was going to be. Vucevic will flick it out here for Dossi Dos 3! Dossi Dos 3! Ayo Dosunmu. Let's go. 12-5 to the Bulls. Bulls offense right now is flowing. I was going to say flowing, and I changed it to firing, and it came out like firing. But Bulls are flowing. Bulls are firing. Just need to sort that rebounding out defensively, and we're Gucci. We're Gucci, son. Gucci. Unbranded, you gotta tell us, man. You come in here, you say hello every time, but you never tell me who you support. I appreciate your support. You watch pretty much all the streams, bro. You're a legend. You're a legend of the game. But who do you support, bro? Are you a Bulls fan? Are you a Bulls fan, or are you a Bulls fan? You know, what about a Bulls fan? Have we talked about being a Bulls fan before? As mate says, never felt better in my life. Watching that fourth quarter, I just thought about how we beat Miami in the 2020 NBA Finals. There is always that thought process, you know? Oh, no, I'm not going to do that because it's like an insult, but I'm not meaning to insult you. But I was about to say, Daz, like, that's like what United fans do where they only talk about the past. But I know, I'm sorry, Daz. I'm sorry to compare you to a United fan. I'm sorry. United! But it is timeout right now, guys, if you are wondering. Daz, mate, the old United fan over here. I'm so sorry, but I have to, now that I've already said it, I kind of have to go on with the joke, Daz, because I've already kind of insulted you, but, you know, he comes off a 41-point loss to the Miami Heat, and then the next day he gets called in comparison with a United fan. Daz is in shambles right now, but things comes in threes. Things come in threes, so you're looking forward to one more negative Nancy coming into your life in the next 24 hours. But yeah, look, I'm okay with this start. The only thing that's frustrating me is the rebounding. If it wasn't for the rebounding, this would be a perfect start here for the Bulls. Pretty much everyone's shooting 100% besides Levine, who missed that 1-3. You know, Nicola's taken 2 shots and made both of them. Levine's taken 2 shots, made one of them. Both of them have been 3 attempts, obviously landed the first one. Dosunmu 1 from 1. Josh Giddey 1 from 1. So, you know, the shooting percentage right now is unbelievable. The shooting percentage is unbelievable. You got 1 rebound apiece for Vucevic, Dosunmu, and Josh Giddey. You got 1 assist apiece for Levine, Phillips, and Dosunmu. You've got a block from Julian Phillips as well. And obviously they're +7 right now. So, yeah, look, good start here for the Bulls. Good start of the Bulls. Just sort that defensive rebounding out. You're blocked. No, you know what? It's a valid assessment of what I said, Daz. It is definitely a valid assessment, and I don't blame you, mate. You know, I don't blame you, because if you ever compare with United fan, your name would not be blue anymore, and no one would be seeing your comments in the chat anymore. Billy Donovan, here he is. He's ready to rock and roll. The best coach. I can't even say it. I can't even say it with a straight face. 8 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. He has started this game off quite well, though. He made a timeout at the right time to stop that rebounding nonsense. Chris Paul with the ball. He'll flick it out. And they drive inside the paint. They roll around. Back out to Paul. Paul drives in the paint. Flicks it out for a 3 in the corner. Harrison Barnes will miss that one. Hey, look at that! Another offensive rebound. And guess what? Oh, they're lucky. Oh, it's another offensive rebound. Oh, luckily, Dosunmu stole it away from him. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose my shit. I'm going to lose my shit. Get the ball. You know, gladly, thankfully, Dosunmu got the ball in the end and took it away from him. But, oh my gosh, Bulls. And Vucevic will go in and put the 2 in and make it 14-5. We've made our last 5 field goals attempts, so we've only missed 1 shot all game so far. Jeremy Sochan with the ball. Off to Chris Paul. Chris Paul gets around the screen. He'll get it out here for the 3. They don't take it. Levine jumped. I'm surprised that wasn't a foul. Chris Paul for the 3. Good defense from Dosunmu. They get the 3, Chris Paul. But that was good closeout defense there from Dosunmu. Just unfortunately got there a little bit too late. But good closeout defense there from Dosunmu. So Zach Levine now. It's just a better shot, unfortunately. Off to Dosunmu. Dosunmu drives inside, turns in, puts it up, and puts it in. Let's go, Dos. We have missed 1 shot all game so far. 16-8 to the Bulls with 6:50 to go. They go for a 3, and they will miss that one. If you don't get the defensive rebound, I'm flipping the table. Zach Levine now. Vooch to his right. Levine steps back. Kind of use Vucevic. Gets it inside to Vooch, though. Vooch underneath, and it's a turnover. Chris Paul gets the ball. Chris Paul flicks it. They're driving up. Castle, and then Jeremy Sochan will get the 2. Dosunmu now with the ball. 16-10 Bulls. 6:20 to go over the first. Josh Giddey up, and that's a foul, surely? No. Wow, that's just a missed shot, and that was awful. And now Spurs with the ball. Jeez, we started off hot. Now we're missing a couple of shots. That's bad. Oh, Sochan nearly got another offensive rebound, but we do get it. Giddey now drives again. Giddey inside, up, and another miss from Giddey. He's trying to get the foul there, but geez. He's trying to get the foul there, but come on, man. We didn't need to do that. So Chris Paul, mid-range up, and will miss that one. Geez, Spurs have been shooting pretty poorly. 5:46 to go here in the first quarter. Zach Levine's got Vucevic. Oh, it's another turnover. Oh, it's another turnover. It is another turnover, bro. Come on, man. So Dosunmu will come out here. Dosunmu will come out. Yeah, Chris Paul. Look, the entire Spurs have been shooting really oddly today. It's been quite odd to start off this game. 5:42 to go here, first quarter. 16-10 Bulls. But, again, 10 points so far. Like, you're looking at, as long as you keep it to a similar standard, you're looking at 20 points given up for the first quarter. I would love that as a Bulls fan, because usually we suck first quarters. Usually we are horrific first quarters. All right, they go inside. There's a 2, puts it up, misses that one, and Vucevic with the rebound. I also think, though, that the Bulls' defense has been fine and solid, but the Spurs' offense has been awful. So Zach LaVine around the screen there from Vucevic. Inside, up to Vooch. Vooch, don't turn that ball over. He'll roll it up, and he will miss that shot. And the Bulls have, they've definitely fallen away from their brilliant shooting at the start. That's a turnover. That's a turnover. Dallin Terry with the ball. Let's go, D. Let's go, D. Zach LaVine, he'll go up. He'll turn it outside. 3 for Julian Phillips. You have to hit them. He does hit them. He does. He does hit them. Julian Phillips with the 3. Not all the time he does, but he did today. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. 19-10 Bulls. 4:43 to go. All right, they give it off. Jeez, I can't even. Oh, Zach Collins is the name. Yeah. Devin Vassell now. Mid-range. Ooh. Gets that one. King Julian. What a man. So 19-12 to the Bulls. 4.5 now to go first quarter. Off to Dallin Terry. Not Julian Phillips. Nikola Vucevic to LaVine. LaVine, mid-range, puts it up. Will miss that one. I don't know if we've gotten a single offensive rebound. They've had about 94, so a bit of a difference in stat markers there. Vassell for a deep 2. He will miss that one. It'll be a Josh Giddey rebound. Mate, their shooting has been pathetic so far, the Spurs. They give it off now to Dallin Terry. Dallin Terry drives, rolls around, inside, goes up himself and puts it in himself off the backboard. 21-12 to the Bulls, 3:50 to go first. On the court right now, Dallin Terry, Julian Phillips, Nikola Vucevic, Zach LaVine, and Josh Giddey. And right now I can see Jalen Smith and Horton Tucker about to come on here for the Bulls. Devin Vassell, he's going to drive inside the paint. He puts it up, mid-ranger, bad miss. Another offensive rebound, though. And that's going to be a foul on the floor from Julian Phillips, which I believe will be the first foul that we've given up. I think that's the first foul. I'm pretty certain that's the first foul, but Dallin Terry's come on with an absolute splurge, son. Dallin Terry's had a splurge. He comes on 1 from 1 from the field. He's got 1 steal as well. And his defense has been great. Love Dallin Terry since coming on here. All right, Spurs with the ball. 3:31 to go here. That was actually the second foul of the second quarter. Turnover. Good defense, baby. Good defense, Bulls. Good defense. So on the court, Sunmu, Dallin Terry. I'm just waiting for it to come out. Sunmu, Dallin Terry, Jalen Smith. Sunmu up, and Sunmu in for the end one. Matas is on as well. Matas Puzelis. Bougie Bouge. Matas Puzelis is on as well. So Jalen Smith, Matas Puzelis, Horton Tucker, Sunmu, and Dallin Terry are on the court. I like it. I like it. Very good start here for the Bulls, though. So Sunmu with the end one opportunity. He will put it up and he will put it in. It is 24-12. Well, Nate J, I know you right now really would like this game to end as we speak, because it is currently 11 plus for you. But very early doors. All right, Collins gives that ball to Vassell. Vassell back to Castle. Castle to Vassell. Then to Collins. Zach Collins drives in the paint. Good D. Yes! Miss. No! No, just saw Moose goaltending. Oh, damn. He didn't need to do that. It was going to miss. That wasn't going to go in, but Dosunmu unfortunately touches it. Oh, bro, it wasn't going to go in. 7-zip lines. Let's go, Detroit, baby. Detroit! Horton Tucker now with the ball. Goes around the screen from Jalen Smith to Dosunmu. Dosunmu drives. Dosunmu inside. Off. Oh, that's a foul. And one! Dallin Terry and uno. And uno. And one, baby. How do you say end in Spanish? How do you say end in Spanish, mate? There's no relevance here. I just want to say it. How do you say end in Spanish? And fin. Oh, of course. Of course it's fin. Fin uno. And there we go. Oh, wait. I just put end. As in, like, E-N-D. I'm an idiot, bro. I'm an idiot, man. Gee whiz. And there's a slam there by the Spurs. The Green Bay Bears don't want the smoke. Green Bay Bears? What's happening there? So, 2:26 to go here, first quarter. Jalen Smith off to Horton Tucker. I can't believe I just put it. Yeah, anyway. Horton Tucker puts it up. We'll miss that. Offensive rebound. No, we don't get it. Devin Vassell drives. He'll go up. And one. And one. Oh, wow. Bro's getting mouthy down 10. Johnson's getting mouthy down 10. Nice, bro. Nice. Nice. Nice, bro. This is, that's Johnson's reminded me of old mate in the last game against the Brooklyn Nets. Can't remember who it was. Someone irrelevant. Going off and yapping in the face of Josh Giddey, the guy who went on to get a triple-double. That's going to be a rebound from Matas Buzelis after the miss and one. Ayo Dosunmu with the ball. Bench points for the Spurs, 8. Bench points for the Bulls, 5. Off to Dosunmu. Dosunmu outside, down Terry. Terry goes inside, drives, up and in! Get that shit, Dalen. Get that shit. Vassell walks straight into a 3 himself, or miss that one, and Ayo Dosunmu will get the rebound. 29-18 Bulls with a minute 50 to go here first. Dalen Terry's been unreal. 7 points, 3 from 3 field goals. Jalen Smith up and Jalen Smith in. Spurs defense is not it right now. There is a chance the Bulls could get a 40-point first quarter. I don't know if we've hit a 40-point quarter all year long, and we've got a great offense. They put up for a 3. They will miss that one. Horton Tucker gets a rebound. Here we go. Fast break, fast break. After Dosunmu. Dosunmu! Let's go! This is great offense, great play by the Chicago Bulls right now. 1 minute 20 to go here of the first quarter. This is great play. Is Pop back on the sideline? I don't know, mate, you know? I don't know. All I'm thinking about right now is how good the Bulls are playing. 33-20 with a minute 7 to go here first quarter. Timeout by the Spurs. Oh, technical foul. Technical foul against Charles Bassey. I'm not even sure who Bassey is. But that is a technical foul against Bassey, so the Bulls are going to go up for their free throw. If we get this free throw, we're 6 points away from having a 40-point first quarter. That is unheard of for the Chicago Bulls. It's unheard of. That would be unheard of. But Dalen Terry, take a bow, son. Take a bow. Oh, no, we didn't get... Oh, it's just... Okay, don't worry. It wasn't what I thought. But it was a tech. So, a minute 2 to go here. Oh, no, we did get the free throw. Yeah, sorry. It just didn't show it to us. Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith will put it underneath. That's a turnover from Jalen. That's awful. No, that's not on Matas' fault. Jalen, no, that's not Matas' fault. That was your fault, Jalen. Mitchell says, somehow that is the same Kelton Johnson that made Team USA. All right, so Spurs in the corner. Gives it out to... I don't know who that is. And that'll be a 2-pointer there for the Spurs. 34-22, 41 seconds. Couple of 3-pointers to make it 40. Be nice. Gives it off here to Dalen Terry. Has not missed a shot so far. Off to Jalen Smith. We know we can hit him! No, not today, though. Not today. Doesn't hit him today. Rebound there for Devin Vassell. 25 seconds to go to the first quarter. Happy with this quarter, regardless of how it's going to end here. Happy with this quarter. 12 seconds on the shot clock. There is a 7 to 8 second shot clock difference. Vassell drives inside. Buzelis defense misses that one. And Jalen Smith gets a rebound quickly. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4. Jalen Smith and 1. No, it was so close, but it will be 2 free throws coming up for Jalen Smith. 2 free throws coming up. Yeah, Bulls' eyes are up the floor. You love to see it. You love to see it, son. This is great play here by Chicago at the moment. And Dalen Terry, that pass inside there to Jalen Smith was just beautiful. First free throw will be made. I can't believe we're going to win this first quarter by about 14, 13 points. It's impressive, bro. It's impressive. This has been really good Bulls basketball. This basketball has been really good so far. And Vassell for a 3. Oh, rolled in and out. But that will be the end of the first quarter. And the Bulls put up 36 points. Win the first quarter by 14 points in San Antonio. Obviously, very early in this game. But what a performance so far. Obviously, guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Let's go through some of these stats here. So Zach LaVine, 1 from 3 from the field, 1 from 2 from the three-point line. 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Has got a turnover, but 3 points, +9 and +minus. Julian Phillips, he's having a much better game so far. 1 from 2 from the field, 1 from 3. 1 assist, 1 block. Does have a foul, but 3 points himself and +9. Nikola Vucevic, 3 from 4 from the field. He's 2 rebounds, 1 assist. It does have a turnover and a foul, but 6 points and +9 on the plus-minus. Sumu, 4 from 4. Having a great game so far, with one of those being a 3. 2 from 2 from the free throw line. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. He does have a turnover, but 11 points is absolutely chef's kiss, baby, and he's +11 on the plus-minus. Josh Giddey through 8.5 minutes, 1 from 3 from the field. He's got 2 rebounds. Unfortunately, doesn't have an assist yet, which is crazy considering we put up 36 points there, but does not have an assist just yet. And then 2 points, +9. Dalen Terry, 2 from 2 from the field. He's been very good defensively too. 1 from 1 free throw. He's got a steal, and also he just overall defensively absolutely crushed that first quarter. Does have a personal foul, but 5 points, 8 plus-minus, and very good defense in that first quarter. Matas Buzelis hasn't been involved too much just yet. 3:30 in. Hasn't taken a shot just yet, but he does have a rebound. And then you've got Talon Horton-Tucker, 1 from 2 from the field through 3.5. He's 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 points +5. So, yeah, look, the Bulls starting off very strong here. Starting off very, very strong. Second quarters are usually where the Bulls do their best work. The second quarter is usually the best work for the Bulls. So hopefully that maintains. We see a great first quarter from the Bulls, and then they maintain into the second quarter the same kind of style they've been playing with all season. Obviously, you know, you can see teams slow it down a little bit and pace themselves for a little bit later on in the game, but I don't know. I'm feeling really good about the Chicago Bulls team today. If they can keep this up, it's going to be a good game for us. And ref forfeiture. Exactly right. Exactly right. Looking good. The Bulls. Looking the good Bulls. Come on, they're looking the good Bulls at the moment for sure. But I do not get ahead of myself too much. I do not get ahead of myself too much. I've been around this too long. Too long to get ahead of myself at the moment. But it is looking the goods. It is looking the goods. And then Pacers tomorrow is going to be an interesting game. Considering the way the Bulls play compared to the way the Pacers play. The Pacers have been very weird this year too. Like, they're good, but they're not. They're good, but they're not. Obviously, get through this game here first, though. All right, Spurs with the ball. Chris Paul comes on immediately to start the second. They're scared. They're terrified. Chris Paul flicks it out. Champagne inside. They bounce back. Dosunmu steal. Good defense, Dosunmu. Oh, they pass it out for the 3, and they will hit the 3. That was actually very good defense from Dosunmu, but unfortunately they just got the ball out there, and I'm not even too sure that is, but he hit the 3. All right, so Dalen Terry now. Inside, in the paint, turns it to Buzelis. Bougie Booze, then to Dosunmu. Dosunmu inside. Buzelis for 3 in the corner. No, misses that one, but Dosunmu will get the offensive rebound. Now Horton-Tucker walks in for a 3. Yes, he will! Yes, he will. THT Dynamite, baby. 39-25. Big shot there by THT. Nullifies that 3 hit by the rando. And then they're going to get a 2. They're going to get 2 free throws. Give the man a like, fellow trendsetters. Give the man a like, fellow trendsetters. But that's going to be 2 free throws coming up here for the Spurs after the foul from Matas Buzelis. Is that his first or second foul? That is his first foul. That is his first foul. First free throw made there. Damn, I really want that Alyssa Lowe hat, yeah. It's against the Pacers tomorrow too. Anyone watching here from Chicago and going to the game tomorrow and want to hook a brother up? Want to hook a brother up with that Alyssa Lowe Chicago Bulls hat? Looks awesome. And another missed free throw. So Jalen Smith gets the rebound off to Dosunmu. Up by 39-26, 11 to go second. Off to Jalen Smith. Horton-Tucker coming around. Horton-Tucker flicks it inside, in the paint, up, and... Oh, that's goaltending. Yep, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, referees. That is goaltending against Bassi. So, 15-point game. Good jump by Bassi. Like, he does get elevated, man, but it is a goaltending. It is coming down. It's coming down. I don't know why people are booing. I don't know why people are surprised. It is coming down. That is goaltending. Simple as that. Not even debatable. And they put it inside, and that's going to be nearly an N1, but it's going to be 2 free throws coming up. That's another foul on Matas Buzelis. Ooh, yikes. That is another foul on Matas Buzelis. That's his second. 2 free throws coming up here for Barsi. I need water. I don't have any water around me. I got my coffee, but I don't need water. So, Bassi, first free throw. At halftime, I'll go get a bottle from somewhere. 10:41 to go. Chris Duarte is coming in. What? Chris Duarte is coming in the second quarter with 10:41 to go with a half. That's early. Duarte never usually gets minutes, let alone in the fourth, let alone the second. And they will miss that free throw, and Horton Tucker will get the rebound. Duarte on is interesting, man. Horton Tucker drives straight. That is absolutely brilliant from Talon Horton Tucker, bro. Wowee. So 43, 27, 16-point game. Chris Paul has got Booz Ellis in front of him. Don't give away another foul, Matas. They drive in the paint, turn it outside for a three. Don't take it. Good defense. That's nearly a turnover, but Matas just gets a tip, so it will be still Spurs ball from an inbound, but good defense there from the Bulls yet again. Good defense there by the Bulls yet again, baby. Yet again. All right. Spurs flick it outside. That's a deep two. He's got his toe on the line, and he will hit it. That's got to be a deep two, surely. Yep, they did give it to the deep two. So 43-29, 10:07 to go. Dosunmu, quick pace, up and foul. 2 free throws. 2 free throws. You show me any NBA Cup playoffs? We'll see how we go, Daz. We'll see how we go. I guess maybe. We'll see how we feel. Obviously, the Bulls aren't in it. And, like, the one game I do this year that wasn't the Bulls, I tried to get into, like, another, just watch NBA when the Bulls aren't playing, and it's a 41-point blowout against the Lakers yesterday. Oh, I thought it was going to be a close game. Obviously, it wasn't. Dosunmu gets a free throw, so kind of puts you off. It kind of puts you off. Because, like, it's easier to stream games when it's not your team if it's a good game. But if it's not your team in the game and you're streaming a random team and it's a shit game, it is so difficult to do. But if it's like the Bulls playing, regardless if it's a shit game or not, at the end of the day, it's my team. So it's easy to commentate and stream the entire time. So Chris Paul will get this ball out. Dosunmu hit both those free throws, by the way. Oh, it's a ball. That's a steal. I don't know if they'll call that a steal or a block there from Horton Tucker, but that's brilliant. Duarte, open three. No, but Matas! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Bougie bouge! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Matas Buzelis! Brother! That's madness! Hits the rim, comes out, Matas Salam, baby! Give him more minutes, Billy. This man has a chance of Rookie of the Year if you give him the minutes, bro. He's so underrated. No one's talking about as much as he should be talked about because Billy doesn't give him as many minutes as we all believe he should get. Every time he's on the court, he's crushing it. Whether it be from threes, whether it be defense. Yes, sure, he's got a couple of fouls today, but that slam right there tells you the intent. He gets you hype, man, and the Bulls need that. That's why Dosunmu is such a good aspect of this team, because he gets that pace going, he creates that fast-paced nature, he gets the creativity flowing. And Matas is great because he gets, one, good shots there from the corner. He's started to pick up his three-point shooting. But also, secondly, he comes in with a highlight play every single night. There is every single night a moment that Matas really shows a good pass from Duarte. Thank you, Mitchell. But there is always a good moment and a big highlight play from Matas Buzelis throughout the game. So, obviously, you know, a lot of people will look at that and go, oh, look, it's just 2 points. Okay, sure. But it gets the team flowing and shows that the rookie, the young blood, is here and he's ready to rock and roll. And if Billy gives him minutes, if Billy starts to trust him a bit more, you will see the benefits. You will see the benefits from Matas Buzelis playing. And Matas is playing some really, really good basketball. Really good basketball at the moment. His stats may not show it a great deal today, but I'm telling you, he's playing some great basketball moments. That's 2 rebounds for him, 1 from 2 from the field. He does have those 2 fouls, but again, he's been very solid. Yeah, Chris Duarte's shot wasn't too fantastic, Mitchell. Chris Duarte's shot, I wouldn't really necessarily be writing home about, that's for sure. But, you know, at the end of the day, did it end up in 2 points? The answer is yes. At the end of the day, did it end up in the basket? The answer, my friend, is yes. Yes, it did. And that's all we want to know. I'm going to go get my bottle of water here quickly, guys. Give me 1 sec. You can still hear me. It's just a timeout right now. Just going to get the bottle of water. The Bulls are playing well. Please don't make me regret getting excited for one time in the Bulls live. All right. All right, we're back on. We are back on Spurs with the Bull. It is an 18-point Bulls lead. Wowee. Field goal percentage, 64.3% for the Bulls. That is good stuff. They go inside, they miss that shot, but only 2 free throws coming up here for the Spurs. 9.5 minutes to go here of the second quarter. Gabriel says, different dynamic without Kobe. A bit like the Nets losing all those stars and getting better, simpler maybe. Mate, the Nets lost all their stars. They just got absolutely punched in the mouth by us. We won by 26 points. What? Oh, you're talking about, like, off-season wise. You're talking about, like, in general. I thought you were talking about the injuries that they currently have. Because I was like, that team was not good the other day. But, like, yeah, sure. I get your point. I wouldn't say they're better, though. I wouldn't go as far to say they're better than what they were with the likes of KD and whatnot. But I get the drift that you're trying to get at. 47-30 here to the Bulls. It's going to be Duarte. Drives inside in the paint. Outside to Matas Buzelis. Buzelis, good D from the Spurs, but Buzelis goes for the slam, but it's going to be 2 free throws. I love that intent, though. I love that intent there from Bougie, baby. I love the intent from Bougie Buzelis. That's tough, bro. Again, this is a rookie, and he's just driving straight in. I don't necessarily think he'd be having the same kind of success against a guy like Wembanyama right now, but, you know, this Bulls team is looking confident. Like, they are looking... This is a very confident performance so far, from the Bulls. They are looking confident. Misses the free throw. But they are looking super confident. You're seeing Io with that pace. Vooch did what he did early on. Haven't seen a great deal from him outside of that, but he's still 3 from 4 and crushed it early on. Sumu 3 from 3 has not missed a shot so far from his 3 attempts. And, you know, Terry playing well. Marcus Buzelis playing well. Horton Tucker, 4 from 5 so far. Like, I'm telling you, I'm surprised Chris Duarte is here. It makes no sense whatsoever from Billy. But that's a very Billy thing to do. But overall, this is a confident performance in this first half at the moment. So Champagne, he'll drive. Dosunmu on him. Good D, good D, good D, good D. Oh, he's still got the shot. It was good D from Dosunmu, though. It was. That was a tough shot, and he made it. Just simply better offense. But the defense was good. Dosunmu fakes a 3 inside in the paint. Mid-ranger. Misses that one. Gets the offensive rebound. Matas Buzelis! He's on fire! He's on fire, Bougie! Boom! Boom, boom, boom! Bougie Buzelis makes it 19 with a 3. Chris Paul gets it inside to Zach Collins. He'll turn all the way out to Champagne in the corner. That's a big 3 from Champagne. Wowee. So Horton Tucker, he'll go inside in the paint. He'll turn it over, though. That was really poor there from Horton Tucker. Chris Paul, they'll give it up. And good D! That's blocked away. Good block. The defense right now is actually pretty good. Champagne with 3. Misses that one. Rebound Matas. And he'll give this off to Io Dosunmu. Our defense tonight has been on form, son. Dosunmu up to Horton Tucker. Dosunmu inside. Gives it outside. Here's a 3 for Jalen Smith. Bang! Ooh, Mr. Smith. May I introduce myself? 54-35 to the Bulls. And that's a foul. There's 2 free throws coming up for the Spurs. Field goals this quarter. 6 from 9 for the Bulls. 4 from 7 from the Spurs. They're not slowing down. They're just not slowing down right now. I realize, Gabriel, I didn't actually really answer your question in regards to different dynamic without Kobe. This team right now is working the floor without Kobe. You know, does that mean that Kobe wouldn't have had a good game? I think Kobe still has a good game here, but it's like, when Dosunmu is the main pacemaker, you're seeing the Bulls space the floor well. You're seeing the high-paced energy that we want this team to play with. Vucevic comes on, Smith goes off, and so does Buzelis. Dosunmu comes off as well. But you're seeing the high-paced energy that we want to see from this Bulls team when Dosunmu is leading the floor right now. He's really taken over. Io Dosunmu has really taken over in this game, and it's exactly what you want to be seeing. He's 3 from 4 from the field, 1 from 1 from the three-point line, 4 from 4 free throws, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, and 1 steal. Io Dosunmu is on triple-double watch. Ayo Dosunmu is on triple-double watch, and we're in the first half, bro. Josh Giddey, he gets it outside to Vucevic. On the court right now, you've got Chris Duarte, Levine, Buzelis, Vucevic, and Giddey. They give it outside here to Zach Levine. He'll give it all the way to Giddey. No turnover. That's crazy stats for Ayo, who's come off, but down Terry's going to come on even Duarte, thank God. But Ayo Dosunmu is 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, no fouls, no turnovers, 11 points, 14 plus minus so far in this game. He is having an absolutely outstanding performance, and defensively as well, the effort has been brilliant. All right, Buzelis here. Good D, good D, good D. Ooh, he still works his way in there, though, for the Spurs. 54-39, 15-point game. Josh Giddey. He goes past the halfway point off to Vucevic. Vucevic has got Levine to his left. Gives it to Levine. Levine gives it to Dallin Terry. Drives. Oh, to Levine. Does he go for the 3? Doesn't. Drives. In. Up. Flick it out to Dallin Terry for 3. Bang it. Bang, baby. How good is this feeling right now? 57-39, 10 points to Dallin Terry. The Spurs will miss that 3, and it will be a rebound for Nikola Vucevic, who gets it off to Josh Giddey. The Bulls are on fire in this game. This is the best performance of the season so far. Oh, Vucevic will unfortunately turn it over. But so far, this performance has been immaculate. Gabriel says, maybe if I gets a triple-double, you've got to eat a weird American food. Well, I'd have to, order it, bro. Hayes planned that with the Vegemite for a while. I think I got him onto it early doors. Can't remember. But I am going to be in America in February. Probably March. I'll be in Vegas and Hawaii. So Josh Giddey will get this ball past the halfway point. 57-41. It's Levine. Levine goes inside. He'll get it to Dallin Terry for another 3. No, misses that one. And there'll be a rebound there for Julian Phillips. Phillips gives it off here to Dallin Terry. Terry's got Giddey, doesn't give it to him, gives it to Vucevic, then to Zach Levine. Good screen there from Vooch. Levine steps back, drives, up and in! Tough shot. 59-41. 59-41. Sochan off to Zach Collins. Collins to Johnson. Johnson not looking crazy lippy anymore, and they will miss that shot, rebound, and then miss it again. Levine with the rebound. They got Vucevic to his left. Can we get past the 20-point digit separation? Oh, on the floor, no way. That should be an N13. Oh, he's called on the floor. On the floor, that should have been an N13. That should have been N13. He's stepping back. How is it not? But the grab on the forearm is he's stepping back for the 3. He's going for the shot. That should be an N1. Are they challenging this? I don't know, unless they just called timeout. But that should have been an N1 on the 3. He is stepping back. Zach Levine is also known for the step back 3. Chris Paul grabs his arm, and as he's grabbing his arm, he's then going up for the shot. He's going up for the shot in the motion of stepping back for the 3. He then lands the 3. It should have been an N1. Fiji, Vegas, Hawaii, you some kind of international traveller? Pretty much, Gabriel. I'll be in Fiji next Thursday to see my family, my daughter and my mum and whatnot for the next month. And then I'll come back here, and then I'm going to get rid of a lot of my stuff. And then I'm going to be going back to Fiji to see, because I'm going with mum to Vegas, right? Time out, by the way, guys. Going with mum to Vegas for the NRL games, as her team, the Cronulla Sharks, are playing the Penrith Panthers. So we're going to go to Vegas for a couple of days. The Blackhawks are in town, so I'll be going to the Blackhawks game against the Las Vegas Golden Knights, even though the Blackhawks suck. And then we're going to go Hawaii for a bit, go back to Fiji, and then I'm actually going to India for a long time. Going to India, Vietnam, Philippines, Indonesia, Thailand, and I don't know if I said Philippines, maybe Bangladesh, we'll see. But yeah, bro, and we're going to be doing it all on BKRtravel and whatnot, man. So yeah, no, it's going to be exciting times. It's going to be exciting, bro. But I'll still be streaming the entire time. No matter where I am in the world, I'll still be streaming, which is good because I can do this wherever. As long as I've got an internet connection, I've got a green screen, I've got me, I've got my voice. As long as my vocal cords are fine, we sweet and we're Gucci, son. So, and then my ultimate goal, I'll say it because I'm manifesting it. My ultimate goal is to live in Chicago. I understand the problems with that, but my ultimate goal is to be in Chicago and live there for the NBA season, realistically. Happy to come back and whatnot out of the NBA season, but I would love to be there for NBA, NFL, and hockey and whatnot. Damn nice, sheesh. Yeah, well, I hope you subscribe to BKRtravel, Gabriel. I think there's a link in the description. I should put the pinned comment here, but yeah, bro. No, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good time. Gonna be a good time. But how good's the Bulls playing? How good is these Bulls playing, baby? 11 points, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. I can't get over how good Idasuma's been in this game. I just cannot get over how good he is playing in this game right now. It's absolutely surreal. And it's such a proud moment for Bulls fans, right? Because Dosunmu is a Chicago local. He's from Chicago. And he has definitely had his problems and still goes through his problems. But we ultimately, it's like your baby, right? Comes from Chicago, comes into the Bulls. You want to see him succeed. You want to see him do and live his best potential because he's a homegrown boy. And that's why it's such a proud moment when you see players from the locality actually succeed. And today's game is doing well. So, yeah, they didn't call it the N1. So, 59-41 into the Bulls. Josh Giddey with the ball to Zach LaVine. Dosunmu's out for the break still. Julian Phillips inside. Good pass there from Zach LaVine. Phillips misses the shot, though. It'll be a rebound there for the Spurs. All right, they drive. Yes, Dads, but we'll get into that a little bit later on. So, 5:12 to go here of the second. Josh Giddey. I'll still be streaming, but you'll even get Titan streams instead. Vucevic, he'll give it to Julian Phillips. Phillips off to Zach LaVine. LaVine drives. LaVine, mid-range, a tough shot. Misses that one. I don't think he needed to take that. 59-43, 4:51 to go of the second quarter. Jeremy Sochan inside in the paint. Vucevic defense off to Vassell. Johnson in the corner. That's an easy mid-ranger if he wanted it, but he didn't take it. It's a travel, baby. Yeah, Johnson, not so lippy anymore, baby. Not so lippy anymore. Not so lippy anymore. Down 16, and you're traveling, son. Not so lippy to the Bulls no more. But Daz, you will have, as a moderator here, you're going to have a nice time having to moderate those Titans games here on the channel. That's for sure. So Zach LaVine, he'll drive in the paint. That's going to be a foul against the Spurs. They are 4 fouls deep. So basically both teams are on 4. So basically both teams are in the bonus. You and Jay and the lads, Daz, are going to have a great time moderating Titans games here on the channel. That's for sure. 4:26 to go. Vucevic off to Josh Giddey. Giddey up. Giddey three. First one he's taken. First one he's made. Giddey up. You Australian stallion. Australian stallion. That's a stallion right there. 19-point game. 62% from the 3-point line tonight for the Bulls. Sochan turns it over. What? Oh, they sent us off us. It's still Spurs ball. Still Spurs ball. Josh Giddey, man, doesn't usually hit those threes, but he hits that three. That's beautiful to watch. All right, Spurs now the ball. Devin Vassell is going to give it off here to Zach Collins. Collins back here to Vassell. Giddey on him. Good D from behind. And surely that should have been actually offensive rim interference. It's going to be a Spurs ball, but it should have been offensive rim interference. Should have been offensive interference there on the Spurs. But they end up getting the 2. That's bullshit. That should have been offensive interference. Nikola Vucevic gives off to Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey will go for another one. He will get it inside of Vucevic. He flicks it outside down on Terry. Doesn't take it. He drives. He turns it to Matas. Matas misses that. But put in by Vucevic on the rebound. But put in on the rebound there by Vucevic. Vucevic, give me a smooch, baby. 64-45. Spurs, Matas on Johnson. That's a foul on Matas. And that will be the 3rd foul on Buzelis as well. Yikes. On Kelton Johnson. Both teams are in the bonus. So these are going to be 2 free throws here for the Spurs. Yeah, that's not good there for Matas. 3 fouls already is a bit of a scary thought process. Misses the first free throw there, Johnson. Still not too lippy. Can't see him yapping no more. I can't see you yapping no more. No yapping no more. And next free throw will make it. All right. So it's going to be... hold I'd like to see the game, but they're just showing Billy at the moment. So Josh Giddey has got Vucevic in front of him. 3:05 to go here of the first half. Like I said, it is both teams in the bonus. Gives it off here to Matas. He nearly went for the quick shoot. But Vucevic here with a 3. We'll miss that one. That's going to be tapped out. Get the ball, Io. Yes, Io got the ball. Let's go. All right, pass the ball, Io. Pass the ball. He does. He flicks it across here for Zach LaVine. He's got Matas. Matas! Salam, baby. I saw him open a mile away, and I'm glad LaVine finally saw it. 66-46, 20-point game. We got past the 20-point marker. Back to 18 now, though. Matas off to Giddey. 2.5 minutes to go here of the first half. Giddey goes, and that's going to be a foul. So 2 free throws coming up here for Josh Giddey. Matas Vooch, nasty. Mate, it is nasty, son. But that is a good find there from Zach LaVine. Io just flicked that ball as hard as he could. But like either way, like he had Giddey there too. But good to find Matas inside the center. Talon, great scrapper, mate. Talon Horton-Tucker he's been playing some really good basketball for the Bulls. Didn't have a great game in the last game, I don't think. But before that, he's been really good recently. But that's a free throw made there by Giddey. 19-point game here. This is so confident from the Bulls right now, man. Like, it's just really confident. It's confident. It's nice to watch. And you're not used to it with the Bulls, man. And they will miss that free throw, though. So it stays at a 19-point game here. 2.5 to go of the first half. Keldon Johnson drives. Giddey in front of him. Come on, Giddey. Keep that defense going. Keep that defense going. Good defense. They give it out to Devin Vassell. Zach LaVine. Good defense as well. Back here to Johnson. Come on, Giddey. Stay on him. Stay on him. Stay on him. And they will get the shot. I actually thought that was pretty decent defense for the most part, but kind of fell apart late. 2:02 to go here the first half. 17-point game. Vucevic to the Sunmu. To Sunmu. Screen from Vooch. To Sunmu. Inside. Out to Vooch. 3. You know it's coming. You know it's hitting! Bang! 20-point game. 70-50 here to the Bulls. You know it's coming, and you know it's hitting, son. And Spurs put it up. They will miss that shot, and that's going to be a rebound there for Zach LaVine. Mate, hey, Nate J, you'd be loving this right now. Zach LaVine will turn over, unfortunately. Devin Vassell brings it past. Will he give it off? He does. Miss the end one opportunity. Gets a foul, but 2 free throws coming up. Surprised that Castle couldn't put that one away. I really think that should have been an end one. He should have been able to put that ball away despite the foul. All right, 2 free throws, though. That's a foul against Josh Giddey. Is that... Oh, the contact to the head. There's no way this is a flagrant. No way. If they're going to look at it, it's not going to be a flagrant one. They will check it, but it's not a flagrant one. Daz, mate, you haven't spoken since I spoke about the situation. How you feeling, mate? You good? Are you Gucci, son? Are you Gucci, buddy? Yeah, that's not a flagrant. It's not intentional. It's not a flagrant. It's not a flagrant, bro. It's not flagrant. It's a common foul. Here we go. Although there is contact to the head, normal defensive move. Thank you. Not significant enough to raise it to a flagrant foul. It is a common foul. Born ready, just having a stroke from watching the Packers. Oh, what's the score, bro? Detroit Lions. You better be born ready, buddy. I think our first game in the season's against you guys, actually. Oh, still 7-0. Oh, Lions are probably about to score again. Actually are about to score again. It's very funny, though. Like, I'm currently wearing a Chicago Bears hat, but that's because I actually have love for the Bears. I'm a Lions fan, but I have love for the Bears because of my love for Chicago. If people are OGs here, you guys know about 4 years ago, I put out a video saying, like, I'm a Lions fan and we're shithouse, but, like, I love Chicago, but I'm so loyal that I don't want to leave a team that I've supported for so long, but I also have a connection with the city of Chicago. So I had a bit of a tough time there. But ultimately, I'm too loyal. I stuck with the Lions, and I'm glad I did. But I do have love for the Chicago Bears. I have actually stood in the exact spot of the double doinker at Soldier Field. I've stood in the exact spot where the double doink happened. I know Bears fans will hate me even speaking about that. Vassell puts it up and he puts it in. So it is 17-52, 18-point game. Both teams in the bonus. A minute and a half to go here in the first half. Josh Giddey drives Sochan in front of him. Giddey's got Dosunmu, Levine, Vucevic, and Julian Phillips on the court with him. Vucevic inside. Vucevic backs him up, flicks it out here for Giddey. Dosunmu drives. He's got Vucevic. Vucevic for a three, doesn't take it. He gives it to Giddey. That's awful offense from the Bulls. That was awful offense from the Bulls. And how's it a foul? Did Levine touch him? And even if he did, why did you touch him? Why did Levine foul him there? Levine's selling these last few moments, bro. Levine gives away that turnover before and then is fouling there for some unknown reason. Vucevic should have been taking that three there every day of the week. That's on Vucevic, that turnover. It's on Vucevic. And one, he will miss the shot though, and Levine will get the rebound. Levine, please stop selling. Get back to it. You've been good today. Everyone's been good today. Please stop selling. Levine drives up and foul and one. No, he misses it. 2 free throws. I'll take it, bud. You know, making up for it. Making up for it. We will take that. 4 rebounds, 4 assists. 2 from 5 for Zach. 5 points. But 3 turnovers, 1 foul. Zach hasn't actually been that great today. Defensively, though, I think he's been good. But offensively, not so much. But 4 assists is still solid. He's been up in his assist count this year. Oh, he misses that free throw. Yeah, he's not been fantastic today. On the offensive front, not been fantastic, Mondos, today. Next free throw, he will make it. 17-point game, 71-54 here to the Bulls with 50 seconds to go here of the first half. Vassell drives, Vassell quick. He wants the 2 for 1. That's a foul. Damn it, man. Dosunmu gives away the foul. That's only his first foul, so you're kind of okay with that. As long as it's not like... Oh, Matas isn't on right now, but as long as it's not Matas, because he's on 3. I think Zach's on 1. Yeah, everyone's on 1. Everyone except for Horton Tucker is on 1, and then you got Matas on 3. Yeah, wow. All right, Vassell here, first free throw. He will miss it. Let's go. Lego! Lego! Damn, I'm going to get a good sleep tonight. This is going to be a long day, man. We're going to have a long day. You've got this Bulls game, then we pretty much go straight into the cricket. Devin Vassell, second free throw, missed the first, and he will make it the second. So it is now a 16-point game, 71-55. 43 seconds left. Go for the 2 for 1 here, Bulls. Or do we even need the 2 for 1? 8 players, 6+ points. Zach Levine, he'll go inside, in the paint, out to Vucevic for 3. That's a bad shot, and that will be Spurs ball. 6 seconds is the difference right now between... So Bulls will get a 2 for 1 opportunity, but they slowed down towards this back end of the second quarter. They were absolutely crushing it, and then kind of Zach Levine made a couple of bad plays and a couple of bad passes there from Vuce as well. They put the cross, and they will land the shot. So it's back to a 14-point lead. You know, like, that's fine, but it was looking very confident, and now it's looking a little bit struggle city as the Spurs are making a little tiny bit of a comeback right now. 5 seconds to go. Dosunmu drives, puts it up, and will miss it, but Vucevic will tip it in. Let's go, Vuce. Back to a 16-point lead. And they will miss the 3 there. So it will be halftime, and a 16-point lead here for the Chicago Bulls is absolutely fantastic. That is an absolutely fantastic first half there by the Bulls. Look, overall, it's been... 1 second, I'm just typing something in. Overall, it's been a great performance. It's been a great performance here. Everyone's putting in. I do think Levine's probably been one of the more poor players offensively, but defensively, he's been solid. They kind of fell away a little bit in the back end of that second quarter, but overall, I'm not going to complain too much because the Bulls are up by 16. As a Bulls fan, though, it's normal to still be nervous in games like this. But 2 very, very good quarters. 36 points for the Bulls in the first and 37 points for the Bulls in the second is consistency. It's consistency. You're not saying what the Spurs 22 and 35, right? That's a 13-point swing. Even though the Bulls still won the second quarter, they gave up 13 more points in the second quarter. But again, the Bulls still won. They scored one more point in the second to the first, which is great consistency there, right? But, you know, you do get concerned that there was a little bit of the pace coming out of the game towards that back end of the second, which I really hope doesn't translate into the third. But overall, you go and have a look at the stats of the players so far. Levine, 2 from 5 from the field, 1 from 2 from 3. He's hit one of his free throws, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, but he does have 3 turnovers, 1 foul, 6 points, and +8. Defensively, I think he's been solid. Offensively, I think he's been pretty poor. But obviously, second half, we wait and see because we know Zach he usually plays a good half, and he hasn't played a good first half, so I'm assuming the good half is the second half. Julian Phillips, 1 from 3 from the field, 1 from 1 from the 3. He's 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. He doesn't have a foul, 3 points +7. I think he's been very good today as well, especially defensively. Nikola Vucevic, 6 from 9 from the field, 1 from 3 from 3. 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Does have 2 turnovers and a foul, but he's got 13 points, the highest of the Bulls, and 8+-. Vucevic has been very solid today. There has been a few how you go on moments, especially with those turnovers, but overall, Vucevic has had a very good day today. Idasumu, though, unbelievable. 3 from 5 from the field, 1 from 1 from the three-point line, 4 free throws made, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 steal. Does have a foul, but 11 points and 12+-. After we saw Giddey get a triple-double the other day, now we're on Idasumu watch. Now we're on Idasumu triple-double watch because he is absolutely crushing this game. He's 1 assist away from a double-double, and he is 4 rebounds away, and 4 rebounds, 1 assist away from a triple-double, Idasumu, which is just absolutely wild. Josh Giddey, 2 from 4 from the field, 1 from 1 from 3, 1 from 2 from the free throws, 2 rebounds, no assists, which is crazy to look at. No steals, no blocks, 1 turnover, 1 foul, 6 points +8. Hasn't been great offensively, has been solid defensively though, but assist-wise, like usually he's on 5 assists by now, so I'm surprised he's on 0. But Idasumu, I guess, is taking all the credit there for the assists. Dalen Terry, he's having a great game. Through 11 minutes, 4 from 5 from the field, 1 from 2 from 3, 1 from 1 from the free throw line, 1 steal. It does have a turnover and a foul, but 10 points, +9 to the +-. Dalen Terry defensively outstanding, offensively outstanding. So very happy with Dalen Terry so far. Jalen Smith through 8 minutes, 2 from 3 from the field, 1 from 2 from the three-point line, and 2 from 2 from the free throws. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. Does have a turnover and a foul, but 7 points and +8. Solid enough game there from Jalen. Matas Buzelis hasn't been insane, but has been still very, very good. 3 from 5 from the field, 1 from 2 from the three-point line. Obviously had that highlight play. 1 from 2 free throws. Then you got your 4 rebounds and 3 fouls, which is a worry, but 8 points and 9 +-. Talon Horton-Tucker through 8 minutes, 4 from 5 from the field. That's huge. 1 from 1 from 3, 3 rebounds, 1 block, no fouls, but 1 turnover and 9 points. And then Chris Duarte, weirdly enough, played in this game. 17 minutes he played, 0 from 1 from the field, and that was a 3. And that's the only statistic he's got besides a foul. So, yeah, not a fantastic performance there from Duarte. And I'm really confused as to why he actually was playing in this game. But, you know, so be it, Billy Donovan. So be it. So, yeah, end of the first half. Very happy with it. Idasumu on triple-double watch. And excited. Excited to see what can continue here. I just really hope that the Bulls maintain that consistency that they've showed in a 36-point first quarter and then a 37-point second quarter, and don't slow it down. Don't think this game is already won, because the game's not already won. Game hasn't been won shit just yet. Game hasn't been won shit just yet. Long way to go here. But like I said, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, and hopefully we can get that consistency continuing. And then also, don't forget, we will be back here because we've got the Pacers game tomorrow. It says back-to-back. I don't know how many people are going to turn up on Monday morning for us in Australia, though. So the Bulls take on the Philadelphia 76ers at 4 a.m. Queensland time. So that's going to be a rough one. That is going to be an absolutely rough one. I will be up for it. I will be streaming it. Don't know how many of my Australian audience will be here, but I will be up and I will be streaming that one. Thank you, mate. Hello, champion. We're feeling good. We're feeling good. We're feeling good. Bulls on fire. Bulls on fire. Bulls on fire right now, son. Actually, let's go have a look at the other. Oh, by the way, Daz, yeah, Dasumu has gotten 2 triple doubles before. He has received 2 triple doubles. I'm not too sure. Actually, when has he got 2 triple? When? He's hit 2 triple doubles, and they were actually like in the space of a couple of games together. 4 years ago. His last triple double was 4 years ago. Yeah. Oh no, that's 2 triple doubles in college. 2 triple doubles in college. I know. I swear he's got a triple double. Appeared in 76 games and averaged career highs of 12.2, 3.2, and 29.1 minutes. Shot 5 of 1 from the field. Led the Bulls in scoring on 4 occasions. Led Chicago in assists 8 times. Led the team in steals 12 games. Set a career-long 11-game double digit scoring streak. Scored a season career high 35 points at Houston. Take that, Zach. Matching a career high in threes made. Shoot at least 500, 400, 900. Has appeared in 233 games. I don't know if he has, bro. Maybe I'm thinking college. Mitchell says, I'm buying my tickets to 2 Suns versus Nets preseason games in China. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I want to go have a look at the other NBA games that are happening right now. Alright, so Wizards and Mavericks. Mavs are up 132-94 with 2:55 to go. That's not surprising, but a 40-point lead. Wow. The Cavaliers are punching the Nuggets in the mouth, 126-112 with a minute to go. Knicks and Hornets, 90-70 to New York with 4:02 to go third. Raptors and Thunder, 92-63 over the Raptors with a minute 42 to go of the third. Pelicans, Suns up 65-54 at halftime. Bulls are up 73-57 at halftime over the Spurs. The Grizzlies up 63-62 over the Spurs at halftime. And Warriors, Rockets later on today. A lot of blowouts today. A lot of blowouts the last couple of days. 4am Monday. Geez, what a shit. Hate how they make all the good games on Monday morning in all international leagues. Well, I wouldn't really say that Philadelphia 76ers versus the Bulls should be that good, considering Philadelphia have been just absolutely awful this year, and the Bulls are the Bulls. But if we play like we have played today, we whoop them. Like, if we play like we've played today, we would whoop the 76ers. The 76ers have gotten a little bit more into form in the last couple of games. They have. They lost the Magic by just 4 points, beat the Hornets by 6, beat the Pistons by 15, lost the Rockets by 7, lost the Clippers by quite a bit actually, beat the Nets by 113-98. They've got their shit together a little bit more, but overall I wouldn't say that the 76ers are a massive draw card right now. I wouldn't say they're a massive draw card at the moment. Suns are playing the Nets next preseason in China for some reason. The Suns seem to always be the team that does these international preseason things. Like, remember when the Suns came down and got whooped by the Adelaide 36ers? That happened a couple of years ago, and the 36ers won by a decent amount too. Won by a decent amount. But yeah, Suns seem to be the team that always goes and does a bit of traveling before the season starts. But yeah, look, you're not going to get too many international tourists going for that one. You want to get the tourists going for that one? You want to get it? Hey, Zach, you still excited for Manchester City to still win the league despite all the hate? I know you are. All the hate from people comes from scaredness. They're terrified. By the way, there is nobody in attendance at this game, mate. Like, it's a pathetic attendance here at the Spurs Stadium. What's it called now? They changed their name. It's not AT&T anymore. It's been changed for a while. San Antonio Spurs Stadium name. What's it called? Yeah, Frostbank Centre now. I'll always think of it as AT&T, but Frostbank Centre. Had to watch prep until 4 AM Vic time, then work at 6. That's all part of the gig, bruh. It's part of the gig. It's part of the gig, mate. It is part of the gig. It's like the NFL, Detroit Lions, and, well, before they were good, Detroit Lions were always on the 3 AM time slot, and that sucked. That sucked. 10-0 Lions over Green Bay. Now we're talking. Oh, Packers are probably going to score a touchdown, though. Ooh, yikes. Second goal, 3. So we're getting ready to come back out here for the second half. The Bulls are on. They are right now. The balls are stuck in the basket, aren't it? Too funny. Give me one sec, guys. I am definitely going to need a coffee for the long cricket stream tonight. Nobody calls it Frostbank Centre. I think it was called something else before it was Frostbank Centre too. It wasn't just AT&T into Frostbank. San Antonio Spurs Stadium names, maybe. What was it previously called? Is operated by Spurs, yeah. Okay, if Wikipedia probably will have its previous names. Name change is so stupid. Sometimes, like I think Skilled to C-Bus makes sense. United Center could never change. Staples Center change into crypto. No one will ever call it crypto. It's always Staples. I can't remember what it was called. Yeah, I can't remember what it was called. It was something else in between though, from AT&T, then something, and now Frostbank. Oh, there you go. AT&T Center. Oh no, it was SBC Center, and then it was AT&T Center, and then now it's Frostbank Center. Yeah. If City win the league after this start they've had, I can't wait to see Goldbridge's face. Bro, that guy is an absolute clown, man. Like, City have been as poor as they've been, and they're still up on United by like 9 points. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this guy's just yapping. Like, bro, why don't you, before you throw stones, maybe leave the glass house that you're currently in, because your team's absolutely dog shit, and you have the audacity to talk about other teams, you know, in such a negative fashion. Like, at the end of the day, I'm okay with it. You have to be critical, but it's the way he goes about it. Like, he can't openly admit how dog shit United is. For example, as a Titans fan, I will criticize teams that are shit as well. But I also am very well aware the Titans are shithouse. You know, I may know the boys and I may be, you know, friends with a lot of the lads, but that doesn't mean I can't be honest and transparent about my thoughts about it. Whilst he isn't friends with the lads, he is actually from Nottingham and just constantly rags on City the entire about how shit they've become when their team is 9 points behind us, despite the fact that we lost 6 games in a row. But people forgot that wasn't 6 games in the Premier League in a row. That was across the Champions League, the League Cup, not the FA Cup, the Champions League, the League Cup, and the Premier League. Like, it's crazy. People just they don't understand, bro. Casuals, bro. Casuals. But the second half is about to get started. Come on, Bulls! Come on, Bulls! Fire up! Come on, Bulls! Keep it up, Dossy Doss. He is, I think, 3 rebounds and 1 assist away from the TD. No, 4 rebounds and 1 assist away. Oh, they took an assist away from him. He's on 8 assists. They took an assist away. So he's on 13 points, 6 rebounds and 8 assists. So he's 2 assists away and 4 rebounds. Come on now. Come on now. I think we play Crystal Palace tomorrow as well. I think we do. Yeah, Crystal Palace. Yeah, well, tomorrow, Sunday 1 AM. I don't know if we watch that though. The cricket show will take it out of me. Both. I got another back-to-back tomorrow as well. I love when United won the Premier League 4 years in a row. Wait, yeah, no, that was awesome. Yeah. I love when when United won the league in the last 10 years, despite spending more money than anybody except for Chelsea. It's not an insult to you. I'm just saying they're the only other team that spent more than them. All right, Chicago Bulls scoring leaders: Vucevic 13, Dosunmu 11, Taylor Terry 10, Horton Tucker 9, Marcus Buzelis 8, Jalen Smith 7, Josh Giddey 6, and Zach LaVine 6. Want to see LaVine heat up, son. Want to see LaVine heat up here. But the Bulls on fire. Let Dosunmu get his trippy dub. Harrison Barnes will start off with the ball here because the Bulls, crazily enough, actually won the first hit for once. And they got the ball. So Jeremy Sochan. That hair is just wild, bro. The fact he walks around with the bright green colored Joker hair is crazy. And Vassell for 2. Will miss that one with an air ball. Wow. Vucevic gets the rebound. It'll be Josh Giddey now who drives. That was an awful shot from Sochan. Vucevic up to Dosunmu. Dosunmu inside. He rolls around. Gives it back out to Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey across here. There's the 3. Julian Phillips in the corner. Ah! Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Let's go. That's a big three there from Julian Phillips to get us moving. Keep that flow going. Sochan with the ball. And it will be a foul against Zach Levine, unfortunately. Second foul of the game for Zach. The green hairstyle is just odd, bro. Like, again, people can do what they want, man. Like, there's no problem with it. But it's just like, at what point do you think that looks good, to be fair? What's the bright green hairstyle about? Is it just so you can look different on the court? Like, you definitely can't hide when you're in the public. Everyone's going to know that who you are, because nobody else is going to have that hairstyle besides Jack Nicholson and the Joker. Up it goes for a three. Sohan will miss it, and it will be Zach Levine with the rebound. So Zach Levine off to Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey to Zach Levine. Levine for three, fakes it. Gives it to Dosunmu. Gives it to Vooch, and it's going to be still... Oh, damn it, it's a turnover. It's going to be a turnover there. Vassell drives underneath to Sohan, and he will get the two. So it will be 76-59. Dasmate said, spent more money than United and still won a Champions League and 2 Premier Leagues in the last 10 years. Absolutely. Vucevic inside in the paint, up, and one! Bang, baby! And one. Vooch, give me a smooch. Surprised you're not watching the Lions vs Packers. We stream every Bulls game, bro, so I'll definitely go back and watch a replay afterwards. I got the cricket on today, but no, I stream every single Bulls game, bro, so I'm going to be consistent with this channel, and I'm consistently with Chicago, so... but I am keeping an update on the Lions game as well. I might be joining the Real Fan Sport boys after this and having a bit of a chat about the game and whatnot. He's an actual 2K character. It's just so odd, bro. So the N1 makes it a 20-point game. That's a foul. And N1, Zach Levine, another foul. That's his third foul now. He's given away a couple of fouls to start off this second half. 3 personal fouls on Zach. He's not having a great game here, bro. He's not having a great game. Not having a great game. So 10.5 to go of the third. 18 points the difference. 2 free throws coming up. Jeez, that green hair is so weird. So the N1 made. Oh, that's right. He has that really weird free throw technique. And that's going to... Oh, no. Josh Giddey has just put his foot out of bounds off the inbound. Oh, that's going to be Spurs ball. Come on, Giddey, bro. Ball's going to wake up, man. Started off strong with that Phillips 3, but you don't want to get complacent. Oh, my gosh. We give another foul away. Holy shit, Bulls. Get your act together. I know we're up by 17, but the game is not over. Get your shit together. We are fouling like no tomorrow. Luckily, that wasn't an N1. It realistically should have been. Now 2 free throws. Team fouls this quarter. 3 for the Bulls already. It's been a minute and a half. Spurs giving up 1 in the same time frame. Oh, man. So Devin Vassell first free throw. Usually is good for 1 miss, but he gets that first one. Yeah, noon start on Sunday. Yeah, I'm not happy with that one, Bulls. Noon start on Sunday against 4 a.m. for me. And second free throw. He does make that. He makes them both. So he's back to a 15-point game. Dosunmu with the ball. Triple-double watch. Come on, Dossie. 4 rebounds, 2 assists. That's what we need. So Dosunmu, he's going to go inside off the Vucevic. Open 3 at the top. Bing, bang, boom. Bang! Let's go, Vooch! Booshka! That's a 3. Huge there from Nikola. So Chris Paul. Vucevic, 19 points, 2 from 4 from 3-point range. Chris Paul mid-range, that should go in. It does go in. It does go in. Josh Giddey now with the ball. Gets a pass, 16-point game. Levine inside and in. That's nice play. That's a nice play there from Levine. He's been slow today. He's not been great today, but that was a good play. That was a good play and a very necessary play at that. So the Bulls get it back up by... I think 18 points now, but Levine goes inside. You can see that there is players coming and just holds it up and rolls it in from behind. 84-66 of the Bulls with 9:50 to go in the third quarter. Try time down under, getting around it. Come on, Bulls. Very positive. Very positive that they're able to turn it around like that and still just maintain the offense. The defense has been... Not the second quarter, it wasn't good. First quarter, it was really good. Third quarter, it's been pretty average because we're just giving up points through fouls. But again, you know, we won the first quarter 36-22. We won the second quarter 37-35. And then currently winning the third quarter 11-9 after that Zach Levine too. So everything's looking pretty up Millhouse right now. Nate J says, hey, giggity, having a crack. Giddy. What? Giddy, having a crack. If you're talking about Giddy's situation, Nate, he was proven innocent, brother. Come on. Let's be real, man. Let's be real. But the Bulls are looking very giggity right now. Look very giggity right now. Bulls looking the goods. Long way to go, though, man. Long way to go. Yeah, that Detroit game. Oh, first and 10 of the Green Bay 18. Come on, Detroit. Let's get a touchdown just before halftime against the... No, I'm not going to say... So there's an insult you can use for the Packers, but I don't think it's socially acceptable to use, so I'm not going to do it. But just, I want you to think of the worst thing that I could have said, and you could imagine it. I'll let you have the creative imagination to think of what I would have to say about the Green Bay Packers. I'll let you have that creative imagination, man. All right? Just think about it. Because there is a way, but I know it's not socially acceptable. The Giddy Meister. Mate, giddy up, the Australian Stallion, Nate J. Get used to it. It's the Australian Stallion. Stallion, man. Giddy up. Giddy up, baby. That's the Australian Stallion we're talking about. That's his name. And you can wear it out. Because it will never be worn out. The Australian Stallion is a dangerous man. Absolutely dangerous when it comes to absolutely slapping it down. Not his best game of the day. But with that being said, he's having a fine game. Packs the late steal. Nate J, please get off the fence. So it is going to be a Spurs ball here. Vucevic is just so red hot from 3 this year, bro. Like, he's really taken his game back up to his Orlando Magic level. It's great to see because, like, most of the fan base was off him. Like, he wasn't as bad as the fan base was making him out to be, but most of the fan base was off him. But now they're starting to recognize, and Vuce has really turned it up another level this year. That trade value is going red rocket high. All right, they give it out here to Chris Paul. It's an 18-point game, favor the Bulls. 9.5 minutes to go. Here's Zach Collins for 3, and that is going to hit. Makes it a 15-point game here. I just shouldn't move. He's got Giddey to his right, Vucevic to his left. The game has stayed around that 15 to 20-point marker for a while now. Zach LaVine, he has a 3, doesn't take it. Now he does. Up it goes. In it goes! That's what I'm telling you guys about. 15 to 20 points, usually sitting around that 18-point marker. That's kind of how this game has been so far. Huge 3 there from Zach LaVine, starting to get hot again. Chris Paul will miss that one. Giddy up, baby, gets the rebound. And he'll give it off to Zach LaVine. Dosunmu down to his left. LaVine has the hot hand right now. He gives it to Vooch, off to LaVine. 3 coming up, big boy. Bing bong. No bing bong, but the Joker. Green man, green hairstyle person will get the rebound, and it will be a 2-pointer for the Joker as well. All right, Zach LaVine, he drives. He'll get it out here for Julian Phillips. 3. Yes! Bang! Give it that hot sauce. Julian Phillips with his 3rd triple of the night. Doesn't always hit those 3s, so tonight it's great to see that he is absolutely smacking it from that corner. 3 from the 3. Turnover. Bulls ball, baby. He nearly called that as Spurs ball. You're crazy. Nearly called that Spurs ball. That's Bulls ball. I should have wore my Pippen jersey. Just got to go to Tara. Get it off me cousin. You got to get that Pippen jersey, Nate, because you are a Bulls fan, whether you like it or not. You are a Bulls fan, whether you like it or not, champion. You got to start getting with the times. Oh, they have actually called this Spurs ball. They did call this Spurs ball. Why is this Spurs ball? Did we touch that last? Are you serious? Did we? I swear we didn't touch that last. But, okay, sure. They've given the ball to them. All right, so Chris Paul gets that ball in Zach Collins. Zach Collins now inside. Oh, no, Terry slipped over. Collins gets back out to Chris Paul. Thanks for subscribing for whoever just did. I just heard that. Chris Paul's going to flick it at the back here. There's a 3 there for the Spurs. Missed that one. Rebound for Vooch. Let's go. Tyrone Barlow says, BK, give Giddy a ring for me and tell him I need 3 more rebounds for $1,400. Mate, giddy up, baby. Straight Stallion. Getting into it for you. Oh, no. That's a strip there from the Joker, Jack Nicholson. And Collins will go over the slam. 17-point game, bro. Shush. Mateus, says, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, brother. Says, I'm from Brazil and I want to see the Spurs win. Who you think going to win? Well, brother, I'm a Bulls fan. And the Bulls are up by 17. I can't go against my team, my guy. I can't go against my team, man. The Bulls up 90-73 as we currently speak. The Bulls are playing very well. Ida Sumu is close to a triple-double. Zach LaVine's starting to find a bit of a hot hand. Vucevic is killing it and crushing it as he usually does. He's 3 rebounds away from double-double. Sumu is 1 assist and 4 rebounds away from a triple-double. Giddey with the 3 assists there. So he had 0 assists. He had 0 assists at halftime. Now he's on 3 assists and 3 rebounds with 6 points. Not doing unbelievable in regards to scoring, but we don't usually need him for the scoring. We like him for the assists and the rebounds, and mainly the assists and the distribution. And he's doing fine with that in the second half. Not so much the first half, but defensively was fine the first half. But overall, like, Mateus, I'm pretty confident the Bulls win this game, man. But, anything can happen. Anything can happen. But so far, this game has been very much just... The Bulls blew it out. They won that first quarter by 14 points, 36-22. Second quarter, it was 37-36. So the Bulls improved by 1 point. The Spurs improved by 13 points. And then this third quarter has kind of just been much of a muchness, really. Like, they're just kind of going back and forth in regards to points. The Spurs need to get on a big run. They need to get on a big run to get themselves back in this game. And right as we currently speak, it's a 1 point game in the third quarter, 17-16. So the Spurs have a lot to work on at the moment, and right now the Bulls are just finding it. They're finding what they need. They're finding the next part of what's necessary. So, look, I don't think I'd be confident to tell you that the Spurs are going to be winning this game, but I'm also not confident to guarantee a victory just yet for the Bulls. So, but there you go. But welcome from Brazil, brother. Welcome from Brazil. Appreciate you tuning in, man. So, are you a Spurs fan, or are you just betting on the Spurs? But Tyrone Barlow, mate, I hope it gets up for you, man. I hope Giddey gets those rebounds. I'm surprised that there hasn't been more rebounds for guys like that because, there has been a lot of misses from the Spurs today. There's been some great defense in the Bulls, so I am surprised. I am very surprised that Giddey hasn't gotten more rebounds. But to be fair, he's played the same amount of minutes as everybody else. He's played 20 minutes, just like the only person higher than him is Ida Sumu on 20:59. He's on 20:17, which is the exact same as Nikola Vucevic and Zach LaVine. Exact same. Yeah, C-Red watch party, December 19 against the Boston Celtics. We'll be right here, son. We'll be right here. Gee, she's attractive. But all right, live lines. Bulls minus 12.5. Just to clarify, the Bulls were not favourites for this game. We were underdogs for this game. All right, so Bulls ball. Josh, giddy up, baby. Giddy up with the ball. Gets it past the halfway point. He's got Zach LaVine to his left. 7:43 to go here off the third quarter. Gets it back into Vooch. Vooch drives. He rolls. He puts it up, and he puts it in. That's his 20th point. Vooch with the shake, baby. Ha 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 ha. So shaker. Tell you that. Chris Paul gives it off to Zach Collins. Collins back into Devin Vassell. Vassell inside. Up. Good D by Vooch. No, he fouled him late. And a tech. Oh, tech on Josh Giddey. Okay, I was going to say, that was weird otherwise. So that's his third foul too. Tyrone says, crazy how the Bulls were underdogs in this game when Spurs had no Wemby, who was such a vital part to their offense and defense. I absolutely agree, Tyrone. And even though the Bulls absolutely pieced apart, they get the free throw there for the tech. Even though the Bulls pieced apart the Brooklyn Nets, even though they were a G League team, because they had no Simmons, they had neither Cam, they had a bunch of injuries and whatnot. It was a G League Nets team. You could see the Bulls were firing. The Bulls, when they're hot, can beat any team. But the Bulls, when they're not, can lose to any team. And that's inclusive of the Wizards. Like, that's it. Oh, it's Bulls ball. Let's go. Missed free throw. So, 92-76, 16-point game. I think the bookies, as I, and fans of the Bulls and opposition fans, don't know who the Bulls are. The Bulls don't know if they're a good team, and they don't know if they're a bad team. There's no real solid direction right now. We don't know if this team wants to win, or we don't know if this team wants to lose. I don't think they want to lose, but I also don't know if they do want to win, but you still want to keep that top 10 pick. Like, it's such a difficult situation with the Bulls right now, man. So, I can understand, but I also think that Vucevic, 3! Oh, just missed it. And the Joker, Jackal Nicholson, will get the ball. And it'll be Spurs ball, out of bounds. Mateus says, my English ain't that great, but I hope the Spurs turn this game around. Your English sounds pretty fine to me, Mateus. Your English sounds pretty fine to me, brother. So Chris Paul gives it off here to the Joker. He'll flick it out. There's no way it's a foul! No way! They're going to call this a tech. That's bullshit, refs. Like, that's not a foul against Vooch. So it's a tech for the Spurs. I get that. I understand the tech, but that's not a foul against Vooch. How is that a foul against Vucevic? Yeah, they're going to challenge this shit, of course. Yeah, challenge this shit. This is not a foul. Officials, get your shit together, bro. They can change games like this. I'm a fan of the Golden State Warriors, but I bet on the Spurs. Warriors aren't playing too well at the moment, but, well, I don't know if the Spurs are going to win this one. But the officials, if they have their say right now, if the officials keep up doing their bullshit, then maybe. Last part of your sentence is not good English. I hope the Spurs turn this game around. Yeah, I don't like that English. No, I don't like that English there. Do not like that English there. 16-point game, but there's no way this is a foul, bro. It's just not. This has to be overturned. It has to be overturned. It's a horrible call. I just really hope this doesn't impact the game too heavily. Like, I really hope they don't. So, you're all good, man. They're still checking this out. It's ridiculous they're still even looking at this. It's very clearly not a foul. It should be a successful challenge. Winter Spiced Cranberry Sprite. Actually sounds pretty good. Winter Spiced Cranberry Sprite. Limited edition. Their advertising's on point there because that does actually look quite good. Alright, here we go. This better be a successful challenge. This better be a successful challenge. Oh, they're going to look at it again? They're still looking at this. Well, I'll have a drink of my water while they still look at this then. Alright, here we go. Better be a successful challenge. You better call this shit right. This is not a foul. Alright, they're still talking. Inside the lower defensive. Legal. Overturn, no call. Thank you. Possession is loose. Both players had an opportunity to get to the basketball. Technical foul on Vucevic will stand, obviously. San Antonio gets a free throw. And then it's going to be in the center circle. Right, cool. Right, cool. The technical foul's fair. Like, fine, sure. You want to call it a technical foul? Sure, go for it. Like, I don't care. Like, it's a tech. But with that being said, he is literally reacting like that because you made the wrong call. Which you've then just agreed to because guess what? It's now going to be a successful challenge for the Bulls. So the only reason he reacted like that by slamming the floor is because of your poor officiating. Now, yes, you have overturned the call, but it's still your poor officiating, which is why he reacted like that. So to still punish him for it, I believe is quite sad. But I also understand because you can't just slap the floor at that. But again, if you hadn't have made a bad call, then the reaction wouldn't be happening like that. So it's Vucevic versus Collins in the middle, and Vucevic will win the tip. Let's go. Let's go. Vucevic on fire tonight from the tip. So Levine drives at the paint, mid-range, up it goes, misses that one, and rebound for Zach Collins. Chris Paul now with the ball, gives it off here to Devin Vassell after Chris Paul. Come on, Julian Phillips, keep on him. Keep on him, Julian. He goes around the screen there. Chris Paul, mid-range, up it goes, misses that one. Rebound, Zach LaVine, let's go. Let's go. Zach Levine now. He's got Vooch. He gives it to Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got the screen there from Vooch. He's a three. Doesn't take it. Gives it out here to Julian Phillips. Inside of Vucevic. Vucevic to Dosunmu. Dosunmu for three. Yes! Bang! Back to an 18-point game. Jeez, Aya's been good today. Jeez, he's been unbelievable. 6 minutes to go here, third quarter. 6 minutes to go, third. Chris Paul's got the Joker inside. He gives it out here to Champagne. He drives in the paint up and will miss that one. Rebound here for Zach LaVine. Come on now. LaVine drives around Jack Nicholson. He gives it off here to Vucevic. Now it's going to be Aya Dosunmu. Dosunmu drives in the paint, flicks it out here for LaVine for three. Oh, too short. Too short there. That would have been Dosunmu's 10th assist if he got that. That's a triple. They missed that one. Dosunmu with the rebound. He's on a triple-double watch, baby. We need those rebounds. Gives it off into LaVine. LaVine drives out of Dosunmu. Vucevic hit this one for his 10th assist. Misses that one, but a rebound here for Zach. He's getting a lot of rebounds late in the last few moments. 18-point game. LaVine passed off to Dossie. Pass it off to Dossie, LaVine. Pass it off to Dossie, LaVine. Gives it to, underneath to Vooch. Vooch inside. Vooch up and Vooch in! 20-point game, 97-77. Eat a dick officials. 4:52 to go here of the third. Chris Paul. He's got the screen there from Collins. Chris Paul flicks it at the back here for Jack Nicholson. Heath Ledger puts it up, and Heath Ledger will miss the shot. And a rebound here for Julian Phillips. No! Oh, it's going to be a rebound for Chris Paul in the end. No, it's a foul. No, it's not. It's a three. No! Ends up as a three. That's unfortunate. Dosunmu, though. Quick pace up and blocked away. Oh, man. Jared Leto gets the rebound. They drive. Vassell puts it up, and that's now a 15-point game. You don't need a timeout right now. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You don't need a timeout right now, Billy. Good. All right, so Dalen Terry got to Vucevic. No, you don't need a timeout right now. Okay, sure. It's still a 15-point game, though. Like, okay, cool. They scored 5 quick points, but I don't think we needed a timeout there. I don't think we did. But sure, okay, Billy. You apparently know more than us. I don't think we needed that timeout there. Dot races. Is this like a C-grade version of the Duncan race? It is. No one can compete with the Duncan race, son. No one can compete with Biggie Bagel. And you know what I found disrespectful? I was watching CHGO the other day, yesterday. I was watching, I think it was CHGO. It wasn't my boy Hayes on Locked In Balls or Chicago Ball Central. It was CHGO. And they were saying something about Iced Cuppy being the best of the lot. No. Iced Cuppy, fraud. Biggie Bagel was disrespected. They were talking about Biggie Bagel was looking like it was going to come back, and, you know, Biggie Bagel nearly won, but it wasn't good because they wanted Ice Cuppy to win, and it won. Ice Cuppy's a fraud. Biggie Bagel is the greatest in Chicago Bulls history. Biggie Bagel is the GOAT. Ice Cuppy's a fraud. I'm okay with a cup of coffee. I like a bit of cup of coffee. I had a nice little cup of coffee today. Dash and Donut is an absolute cat. An absolute cat. Biggie Bagel, that's where the real ones are. And if you don't agree, shit, I don't know how to save you. I don't know how to save you, man. I just don't. I try to help you. I do my best to preach the good word of Biggie Bagel, and people sometimes just don't want to listen. But all right, we're back on the way here for the third quarter. Aya Dosunmu with the ball. Dosunmu gets it to Vucevic. Come on. Here he goes. His 10th assist. Let's go and one! Oh, Dossie. That will be his his double-double right there. He's 2 rebounds away. Dosunmu is 2 rebounds away. Come on. By the way, Vucevic, 26.7 rebounds, 1 assist. 11 from 16 from the field. Beautiful. Even Zach is on triple-double watch. Zach LaVine has 11.7 assists and 6 rebounds. Even Zach LaVine is on TD watch. There could be 2 triple-doubles today for the Bulls. All right, so they go inside Vassell. He goes back. LaVine, oh, he tried to step away from it. It will be a foul. It will be a foul, so it'll be 2 free throws here for Vassell. I was right, though. This game is very much just a 15 to 20-point game the whole time. I think that's his 3rd or 4th foul. That'll be his 4th foul, yeah. Because he had those 2 quick fouls early on in the third. Zach LaVine now 7.7 assists and 7 rebounds. Wow. It's still a good game for him. Like, offensively, he hasn't really got it going shooting-wise, but Outside of that, he's still actually on triple-double watch. Which is unfortunate about his fouls. First free throw made there. 17-point game. 17-point game there. 4 fouls from the Bulls, 2 from the Spurs. So the Spurs are effectively in the bonus for the rest of the third quarter. Vassell will make it. So, 3:54 to go here, the third. Sumu with the Bulls. Sohan is a Muppet. But on the court right now, Horton Tucker, Nikola Vucevic, Arda Sumu, Matas Buzelis, and Dalen Terry are on the court. Vucevic off to Dosunmu. Dosunmu now around the screen there from Vuj. Dosunmu inside. Dosunmu flex it. Oh, it's a turnover. That's a turnover. 3:34 to go here. Defense, defense, defense. Horton Tucker on Chris Paul. Don't let him get it off. They switch on to Vooch. Vooch inside. Good defense there. Nearly a turnover. Come on, Matas. Stay on him. Horton Tucker now. Come on. Stay on him. Stay on him! Oh, no. They've flicked it. No, that's just poor defense from the Bulls. They've just let Jack Nicholson score at the rim. 100-86 here to the Bulls. 14-point game. Keep on top of it here, Chicago. Keep on top of it. Horton Tucker goes around the screen there from Vooch. Horton Tucker inside. Up and misses it. Oh, they're letting it go, bro. They're letting it go right now. They're letting it go to this. Oh, no. It's an open 3 for Vassell in the corner. Oh, bro. I do blame Billy for this. He called timeout at the wrong time. He completely... Oh, man. 7-0 run in the last minute 6. Get your shit together here, Bulls. Matas Buzelis. He'll get this ball off to Io. Io here to Vucevic. Vucevic now gives it off here to Dalen Terry. No, he doesn't. Vucevic drives inside. How's that not a foul? How's that not a foul? How's that not a foul? Out to Matas. Matas! 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 Come on! Let's go, Matas. 103-89. 2 minutes 26 to go in the third. Chris Paul with the ball. Big 3 there from Matas. Very necessary 3. That's cold from Matas Buzelis. Chris Paul now. Vucevic in front of him. That's a 3. Misses that one. Matas with the rebound. Dalen Terry, he'll drive. He'll give it outside to Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker rolls. He's backing up on Chris Paul. Back up, back up, back up. No, that's a foul. Shut your mouth, Chris Paul. Shut your mouth. That's a foul. Shut your mouth. That's a foul. 103-89. 2 free throws should be coming up here for Vooch. Not Vooch, sorry. Horton Tucker. Is it free throws or is it just on the floor? And what are you frustrated by? That's very clearly a foul against Chris Paul. Are they going to challenge this? Paul is adamant about it, but how is he not? How is this not a foul? How can you call the other one a foul, but you're not calling this one a foul? I'm really surprised by this. Why are they challenging this? Is this not just a blatant, clear foul? This game is getting interesting, though. It is definitely getting interesting here. It's getting nerve-wracking. It's like we're up by this much and it's still a little bit nerve-wracking. Horton Tucker backing up. How is it not a foul against Paul there? He goes straight back into him. Chris Paul goes into him right there. Left arm. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Correct call. Shut your mouth, Chris Paul. It's the correct call. I don't even know why we're here. I don't know why he was so adamant that wasn't a foul. Correct call by the officials. You can boo it up in San Antonio, baby. Boo it up for years. Keep on booing. Boo. Get your megaphones out. Put it on the news. Put it on the news, man. Get Mr. Beast to speak about it. It doesn't matter. It's very clearly a foul. It wasn't even up for debate. I don't understand why there was even people... Chris Paul was as adamant as he is. Jeez, he talks a lot, bruh. Like, you know that that's a foul, so why have you demanded a challenge? And Chris Paul gets a tech. Exactly right, bro. Because everybody can see that's a foul besides Spurs fans. Horton Tucker hits the free throw, makes it a 15-point game. Just stupid. So 104-89 into the Bulls with 2:04 to go here, the third. All right, Josh Giddey. He'll go around the screen there for Jalen Smith. On the court right now, Dalen Terry, Josh Giddey, Jalen Smith, Matas Buzelis, and Horton Tucker. They give off to Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey drives in the paint, up, and yeah! Let's go, Josh! Giddy up! Tackle on who? Mitch. Oh, the coach of the Spurs just got teed up. Oh, okay, sure. We'll take the 2 and the free throw. Spurs were throwing away any kind of momentum they had. They had momentum, man. The Spurs were having momentum, and they've just thrown it away now with a couple of stupid shit. Their coach gets teed up. Chris Paul gets teed up and is an idiot. Horton Tucker will miss the free throw. So, like, sure. Oh, you guys can clap all you like. It's a 15-point game right now, man. Yeah, their coach is going off right now on that sideline. Well, on the court. Basketball is excitement every minute. That's what's good, Mateus. Like, no matter what, like, there is just always that excitement. Oh, that's a steal from Horton Tucker. Go, you good thing. Go, you good thing. Bang! Woo-hoo-hoo! That's a slam. Are they laughing at Horton Tucker for missing that free throw now? That's a steal and a slam for THT. Ain't no run in the last minute. That's what we're talking about, and it's a backup to a 19-point game, baby. Devin Vassell has got Josh Giddey in front of him. Come on, Giddey up. Giddey up. Vassell rolls inside in the paint, and the defense was okay, but Vassell still was able to land it. It wasn't exactly unbelievable defense, but it was fine. Here's a 3 for Jalen Smith. Misses that one. That was never really looking likely. Vassell will get the rebound, bring it past the halfway point. It is a 17-point game with a minute to go with the third. Vassell drives Giddey. Decent defense. Good cover by Horton Tucker. And they missed the shot. Rebound Giddey. Horton Tucker now the ball. Oh, no. Oh, it's still Bulls ball. Let's go. Let's go, Bulls. Damn, this Spurs crowd likes to boo everything, eh? Liking to boo everything. What a steal from Horton Tucker before, though. I can't believe he's only 24 years old. I dead set can't believe he's only 24 years old. So Josh Giddey, Talon Horton Tucker's 10 points, 4 from 6 field goals. And that's going to be... That wasn't an 8-second violation? That was like 5 seconds. What? That was the quickest 8 seconds I've seen in my life. And 8 seconds is fast. 8 seconds is what we do on a nightly basis as men. But that was the fastest 8 seconds I've ever seen in my life. That wasn't 8 seconds. That's a makeup call if I ever did see one, bro. And they'll hit a 3. That's bullshit. That is an absolutely bullshit call. That was like 5 seconds. 30 seconds to go with the third quarter. That is a horrific call. Even the commentators are like, what? So it's a 14-point game right now. And Horton Tucker puts it up. Misses that one. And it will be Vassell with the rebound. It's a 14-point game. Dale and Terry in front of Vassell. Come on, DT. Come on, DT. Stay in front of him. Stay in front of him. Good D. Good D. Good D. Good D. Good D. Tough shot. No! Stop fouling, bro. You're letting this trash-ass fuck team get back into it. That's Castle. Castle is going to get 2 free throws here. To be fair, Mitchell, you're right. Devin Vassell and Castle look very alike. How... Oh, the officials are painful. Oh, the officials are painful, bro. 2 seconds left on the game clock in the third. He misses that first free throw because that's karma. Damn, bro. 2 seconds to go with the third. It's a 14-point game. The Joker comes back on. Well, Nath J is currently freaking out because this is a very close game for his bet, which was plus 11 or whatever. 11 plus. Oh, yeah, Lions scored at the end of the first half. Beautiful. And Vassell. No, not Vassell. Jeez, Castle gets the shot. They flick it over the top here. And it will be... Oh, they run into the crowd. 13-point game is what it's going to be at halftime, at three-quarter time. Unfortunately, a turnover there, but it's just because we were trying to flick that ball over the top to get one last final shot. Oh, yeah, no time comes off the clock too. But with that being said, like, they're up the other end of the court, it's fine. Yeah, you got to be a bit smarter in that situation, I agree. But it's not too bad. Like, I don't think we'll be giving up a shot here, but... 2 seconds left here in the third. Yeah, you could have thrown that to... yeah, you want to see at least some time come off the clock there. You don't just want to literally give the ball straight back with no time off the clock there. All right, so Spurs ball, 2 seconds left here of the... Oh, man, that's Giddy's fault. So it's an 11-point game here going into the fourth quarter. Officials are trash as, but with that being said, the Bulls allowed this to come back into a relatively close game going into the fourth. The Bulls need to really wake their shit up going into the fourth because they've been great today. They deserve this win. They deserve it, but they're also really treading on thin ice right now in regards to this 11-point lead. Like, this 11-point lead is not guaranteed by any means after that third quarter. A 40-point third quarter to the Spurs. A 40-point quarter to the Spurs, bro. That is unacceptable. You can't be giving up 40 points to a Wembanyama-less Spurs. Like, you have got the Joker going off right now, Jeremy Sohan. Like, this, you've given up 40 points and 35 points in the second and the third to the Spurs who have no Wembanyama. Like, what happened to the Bulls that gave up only 22 points in the first quarter? Now, the Bulls have scored 36, 37, and 35. They've been consistent throughout the entire game so far. But defensively, 22, 35, 40. They've progressively just allowed it worse and worse and worse. It's been such a good game for the Bulls. Don't throw this away now. Don't throw this away now. They deserve to win this game. But they're treading thin ice. Levine, he's on 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and 11 points with 4 turnovers and 4 fouls. It's been an okay game for him, but he is on a triple-double watch, crazily enough. Shooting-wise, not been fantastic, but rebounds and assists, he's doing good. He's 1 rebound and 4 assists away from a triple-double. Julian Phillips, 3 from 5 from the field, 3 from 3 from the three-point line. He's been huge from the corner. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, no turnovers, 1 foul, 9 points. You got Nikola Vucevic, who is 11 from 17, 2 from 7 from the 3, 2 free throws made with 7 rebounds, 3 assists. He has 3 turnovers and 3 fouls, but 26 points. Ayasumu, amazing game. 5 from 8 from the field, 2 from 2 from 3, 4 free throws made from 4, 8 rebounds, 10 assists, 1 steal. Does have a turnover and a foul, but 16 points and 12 plus minus. He's 2 rebounds away from a triple-double. Josh Giddey, 3 from 5 from the field, 1 from 3, 1 from 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, does have 3 turnovers, 1 foul, 8 points plus 7. And then Dallin Terry, 4 from 5 from the field, 1 from 2 from 3, 1 from 1 from the free throw line, and has a steal as well. Jalen Smith, 2 from 4 from the field, 1 from 3 from 3, 2 free throws made, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. 1 block, does have a turnover and a foul, but 7 points. Matas Buzelis has been solid, 4 from 6 from the field, 2 from 3 from 3, 1 free throw made, 5 rebounds, and there we go. So, all right, let's get back underway. Horton Tucker also good, 4 from 7 from the field. But we're underway for the fourth quarter. Come on, Bulls. Jalen Smith, we know we can hit him. 3 will not make it. I don't know why we need to go for the quick 3. Why do we need to go for the quick 3 from Jalen? I know we can hit him, but like right now, we're under a little bit of pressure in regards to a little bit of a comeback here from a team that just scored 40 points against us in the third. Why did we need to... That's a steal. No! Have they called that a foul? Oh, man, this Bulls team is selling, bro. They are selling. This is not the Spurs coming back. This is the Bulls selling right now, bro. This is the Bulls selling right now, man. Come on, Chicago. At least it's a good game, an exciting game. At least we got an exciting game. First free throw made, 10-point game. I can't believe it's a 10-point game considering how this game's been the entire time. I can't believe it is a 10-point game as we currently speak. Second free throw, he will make it. So it's a 9-point game. First time they've been in single digits pretty much since like 4 minutes into the first. What's happening here? Retake the inbound. Okay, sure. 10-0 run here for the Spurs. Dead set. 10-0 run here for the Spurs. Okay, officials, come on, man. Hurry it up. All right, Josh Giddey, you'll give it off to Dallin Terry. Come on, Bulls. Keep it together. Get your shit together. Honestly, I want to see Ayasumu come back on immediately. Talon Horton Tucker out to Jalen Smith. Doesn't take the 3 off to Horton Tucker. He goes for 3. Oh, no. Matas gets the rebound, though, thankfully. Dallin Terry now. He'll drive. He'll roll. He'll put it up, and he will put it in. Let's go, DT. 11 points. That's good, DT. That's good. Need that from you. All right. I think that's Castle. They do look so alike, bro. Yeah, that is Castle over there. Vassell now goes around the screen. He'll drive in the paint and misses that. But that's going to be 2 fouls in the first minute, man. 2 fouls in the first minute, bro. Get your shit together, Bulls. You will lose this game otherwise. If they don't get their shit together, they're going to lose this game. That's 4 personal fouls on Matas Buzelis as well. So he's looking unlikely to finish this game as we currently speak. Damn, bro. All right, Vassell first free throw. He will make that. So it is back to a 10-point game now with 11 minutes to go in the fourth. I just can't believe the difference of how good the Bulls were for 3.5 quarters. And then to, like, allow the Spurs back into this game in the space of a half quarter. So Dalen Terry now, the Bulls are down, up by 9, sorry. 110 to 101 with 10:53 to go here in the fourth. DT, Idasum is about to come on, that's good to see. DT, flip, oh no way, is that a turnover? It's not even a steal, bro. It is a steal, but it's not. He passed it directly to him. Turnover, thank God. We need a little bit of luck right now. That's all luck. That wasn't good Bulls defense. That was not good Bulls defense. That was a turnover based off of the Spurs making a mistake. Don't know why Vassell's too happy. You're still down by 9, and you're the one who turned the ball over. Don't know why you're so happy, bro, but sure. All right, DT with the ball. Idasumu on. Matas Buzelis still on as well. Matas Buzelis is going to got Vassell in front of him. Horton Tucker to his left. He drives. He's inside. Oh, he's turned it over. Now he gets the ball back, and that's going to be ball up. It's all right. Vassell, you can clap your hands all you like. Buzelis will win this tip. He's way taller than that. So 9 points is the difference. It's still going to be a ball up here. That wasn't... Buzelis has not had the most unbelievable game. He's still hitting when he needs to. He's had some big clutch shots, but there has been definitely rookie behavior that has come from him in this game as well. All right, so Buzelis versus Vassell here for the tip. Come on, Buzelis. Get this ball. Way taller than him. You should be winning this. And he did win it, but he handed it straight to the Spurs. He did win it, but he gave it straight to the Spurs. 10:23 to go here the fourth quarter. Castle now with the ball. He's got Jalen Smith in front of him. Blocked away. Foul. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Bulls. I'm going to flip a fucking table. I'm going to flip a table. They're going to put him in the bonus. They're going to put this team in the bonus with like 7 minutes to play the fourth quarter. The Bulls have just completely died compared to the amazing team that we were watching originally. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Where's the team that we watched for 2.5 quarters? How is 1/2 of a quarter in the third quarter adjusted this game so dramatically? They get the free throw. It's an 8-point game. How has the halfway point of the third quarter turned this game so negatively dramatically? My family, I'll be live streaming later on today. Alright, so Vassell's going to put this next free throw up. And we'll make it. 10:18 to go here. 7-point game. Free throws this quarter for the Bulls. 0 from 0. 6 from 6 for the Spurs. Matas inside. Yes! Jalen! Come on with the slam. Matas missed the shot, but Jalen Smith with the slam. Yeah, that was definitely going to miss. So I'm glad Jalen Smith was there to put it in. Sohan with the ball. He'll give it off to Johnson. Johnson puts it up, misses that one. That's a foul against the Sunmu. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. They're going to be, it's 4 fouls and we've got 10 minutes to go. They're already in the bonus. The Spurs are already in the bonus with 10 minutes to go. We have given away 4 fouls in 2 minutes. The Spurs are going to have 10 minutes in the fourth quarter in the bonus. That is wild, Chicago. So, Devin Vassell, no, Stephen Castle puts it up, misses that one. Levine with the rebound. He's definitely on triple-double watch right now. Glad to see our starters back out there of Levine, Vucevic, Dosunmu, and whatnot, though. Vucevic, mid-ranger, up and in. Let's go. Let's go, Vuce. So, Horton Tucker, Vucevic, Levine, Dosunmu, and Matas on the court right now. Castle with the ball. 9.5 minutes to go the fourth. It's an 11-point game, Bulls way. They give it off here to Johnson. Johnson's got Zach Collins in front of him. Good defense from Vooch. Good defense from Vooch. That's a turnover. Let's go! Let's go. Good defense. The Sumu with the ball. He's going to drive. The space! Come on, Io! Let's go, Io, with that. Oh, man, the energy. We love that energy from Io. He's still 2 rebounds away from the triple-double. Zach Collins off to Vasil. That's a missed shot. Matas with the rebound. Gives it off to Levine. Off to Io. Yeah, he hasn't had an NBA triple-double, Io. He hasn't had an NBA triple-double. That's going to be a foul, 2 free throws. Damn, this is a nerve-wracking game right now, but it's a nerve-wracking game. I know it's a 13-point game. If you're just tuning in now, firstly, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. But secondly, if you are just tuning in now, it was a 20-point game for most of this game, and the Bulls are allowed to get down to an 8-pointer just a few moments ago, and now they're starting to, with their starters back on the court, they are starting to, very much maintain the consistency that they were showing, but there is still a lot of nerves rolling around right now. 14 points the difference. He makes the first free throw. Trying to build Io's statue. Mate, it is time to build Io's statue. Like, Io DeSumo has been incredible. And it's like Zach Levine has had a poor shooting night, but like he's on a triple-double watch as well. And they drive, good D, but they still make the shot. It's a tough shot. Io DeSumo will bring this ball past the half court. 13 points the difference. Back here to Vucevic. Vucevic off to Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker drives. He gets it off to Vooch. Deep to him. Up the left. Bang! Vooch! Oh, you can't stop Vooch. You can't stop him. You can't stop him. He's on 30 points. Vucevic, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 30.9. Unbelievable. Zach Levine, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 11.9. Unbelievable outside of the shooting, but still at least 11 points. Io DeSumo, 8 rebounds, 10 assists. You've got 20 points. Unbelievable. Let's go. Josh Giddey with the 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 8 points. It's not been his most fantastic night, Josh Giddey. Dalen Terry's been great. He's got 5 from 6 field goal attempts, 12 points. It's not usually what you expect from him and a steal, but he's been great defensively. Matas, a lot of fouls, man. A lot of fouls, those 4 fouls, but 7 rebounds, 11 points. He's 4 from 7 from the field. Josh Giddey's going to make me cry myself to sleep tonight, Torrance says. There's still time for you to get your... Is it 3 more rebounds you need? He's on 4 right now. You need 7. Is that right? It's a timeout right now, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. We'll be back again tomorrow as the Bulls take on the Pacers. Bulls take on the Pacers tomorrow. Ooh, I'm not feeling as nervous as I was. I'm not feeling as nervous as I was at one point in this fourth quarter. 2 now. Oh, you need 2 more. Oh, it's still plenty of time. Bulls up. So the way the quarters have gone, 36-22 Bulls first quarter, 37-35 Bulls second quarter, 40-35 third quarter Spurs, and then 12-8 currently to the Bulls in the fourth quarter. But that 40-point third quarter, like, I'm just so sick with the Bulls giving up 40-point quarters, bro. Like, you just get so sick of it, man. You get sick of it because it's like this team showed, like, the first 3.5 quarters of this game were unbelievable from the Bulls. They looked superb. But the second half of the third quarter was very worrisome. Like, to give up 40 points, well... Pace is perfect, another stallion. There's no other stallions, mate. There's only one Australian stallion. There is only one Australian stallion. Only one Australian stallion. And that's Josh Giddey. There's only one stallion, son. There is only one Australian stallion. And that is Joshua Giddey up. Joshua Giddey up. Just wait for this timeout to be over. And nobody else is stallion, buddy. Come on, man. What's she thinking? You're thinking crazy, man. You're thinking crazy. You think there's another stallion in Indiana? You're crazy, man. There's only one Australian stallion. That's Joshua Giddey, son. Don't be silly. Don't be silly, buddy. Don't be silly now. All right, come on, Bulls. Let's keep up this momentum. Let's get those 2 rebounds for Io. Red Hot Bulls over 50% field goal shooting, 57% against Atlanta, 50% against Memphis, 50% against Washington, 53% against Orlando, 51% against Boston, and 52% against Brooklyn. 60% tonight. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Chris Paul gives it off. Champagne gets it off to Zach Collins. Collins has got Johnson, doesn't use him, puts it up, misses that. Dosunmu rebound! He's one more away! Come on, Dos. Dos is one rebound away from a trippy dub, his first NBA triple-double. Aya Dosunmu is one rebound away from his first. Vucevic puts it up, and Vucevic, and one! Baby. Oh, man. Levine is also he's on 8 rebounds, 8 assists. He's about to get a triple-double himself. Who's going to get it first? Aya Dosunmu or Zach LaVine? Zach LaVine, 13th most in franchise history, 1,705 assists as a Bull. And that's and one made by Vooch. All right. Who gets the triple-double first? LaVine or Dosunmu? Dosunmu's 1 rebound away. Zach is 2 rebounds, 2 assists away. Champagne, he's in the paint, he puts it up. We'll make it. Damn it, Dosunmu was right there too. 123 to 107. I'm feeling a lot more confident now at this game. It was definitely a worrisome time until they brought back the starters. Dosunmu, he rolls in the paint, up, flicks it out. Horton Tucker, he drives, he flicks it back into Dossie for 3. Slap! Turn that Dossie up, baby. Dossie that shit up. All right, here we go. Spurs drive inside. They put it up here. Missed rebound! Triple-double for Dossie Dos. His first ever career triple-double in the NBA for Aya Dosunmu. How good. The love for Dossie Dos, the hometown Chicago Bull, with the triple-double, man. And he gets the 2 as well. Oh, he's been unbelievable, bro. 6:45 to go here of the 4th quarter. It's 128 to 107 here to the Bulls. Unbelievable game now. But Dosunmu, man, 23 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds, 2 steals. Unbelievable. And Zach LaVine, he's on 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. Both of them could have a triple-double tonight. But how good. The local Chicago boy with his first ever triple-double. We love to see it for Dossie. But Horton Tucker now gives it off here to LaVine. 6:20 to go here in the 4th quarter. LaVine gives it off to Vucevic, off to Horton Tucker for 3. Misses that one, unfortunately. Champagne with the rebound. I'm glad it's back out to a 19-point game. It was so nerve-wracking for a little bit. That's a foul there against LaVine. That's his 5th foul too. Yikes. That's his 5th foul, but 128 to 111. On your Dossie Dos, on your Dossie Dos. Mitchell, exactly right. Dossie Dos, baby. Dossie Dos, Dossie Dos. Dossie. Last back-to-back triple-doubles. Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan in 1993. Now it's Gideon Dosunmu. Crazy, bro. Scottie Pippen, 13 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists at Orlando. And then Michael Jordan, 26 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists versus Golden State, 1993, those games. And then now Josh Giddey, 20 points, 13 rebounds, and 11 assists versus Brooklyn. And then tonight's 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists for Aya Dosunmu. What a game. Build him a statue. Build Dosunmu a statue at the UC, baby. Put it right next to MJ. But right next to Michael Jordan at this point. Zach LaVine, 3, knows, gets it off here to Horton Tucker, who turns that ball over. Devin Vassell, he's going to drive this ball past the half court. He gets it off here to Chris Paul. Chris Paul to Johnson, and he'll get an easy one there, unfortunately. DT couldn't catch up to him. So 14-point game. 5.5 minutes to go here of the 4th quarter. Zach LaVine, he's got Horton Tucker to his left. Will he go for it? No, here's an open 3 for Zach. Bing bong, bing bong. No, missed that bing bong. Damn it. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit nervy again now. They're starting to get a little bit too overconfident. And that's a foul. They're starting to get a little bit too overconfident here because they're going to get 2 free throws. It's going to be a 12-point game. Starting to get a little bit too overconfident, the Mundos here. Little bit overconfident Tamundos. We can get confident. And we'll make the free throws. So it's 128 to 115 here. 5:17 to go of the 4th quarter. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. LaVine is sitting down for a little bit. 11 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. He didn't foul out, did he? That wasn't a foul against him, was it? No, he's on 5 fouls. Oh, what a tune. Coming out of my cage and I'm doing just fine. Da 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 da. God, I want it all. What a song. What a tune. And what a performance here by Chicago. The end of that third quarter was worrisome, but everything else has been brilliant. I'm spewing that Zach's not probably going to get his triple-double. Like 2 rebounds, 2 assists probably won't be happening. But that is just such a fantastic performance. And it's going to really overshadow what Vucevic has done here. 33 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. He's had a great game too. You know, and what's awesome about Dosunmu here, right, is that not only has he got the triple-double of 25, 10, 10, he's also got those 2 steals. He only had 1 turnover and 1 foul, whilst everybody else is fouling like crazy. Matas 4, Zach LaVine 4, 3 for Vucevic. You know, pretty much everybody else on 2. Chris Duarte, 3 for Horton Tucker. You know, but Dosunmu only had 1 turnover and 1 foul. But yet he had also 10 rebounds. He had also 10 assists. He had also 2 steals. He's also got 25 points. He's got a plus-minus of plus 19, which is the best by far on the team. He's 6 from 6 from the free throw line. He's 3 from 3 from 3. And he's 8 from 11 from the field. So he's missed 3 shots from the field. That's it. But he's got everyone from deep. And he doesn't actually usually link those 3s up, bro. Like, a lot of the time he can miss those 3s. So, a really proud performance there from Io, man. Really, really proud performance there from Io. How good. How good, son. Damn, I'm not going to get a break in between this game and the cricket. I am not going to get a break, bro. Let's go quickly have a look at that Detroit Lions game. Detroit Lions. Oh, yikes. Oh, yikes. Oh, Green Bay up. Green Bay up. Big yikes. Big yikes. Whose ball is it, but? Damn, we must have thrown like a pick or something, because they've just scored twice in the opening 4 or 5 minutes. Io for my fantasy is good today. Mate, Io's killing it for you today, Corey. Io has absolutely killed it for you today, man. Because he's not missing shots, he's getting everything he needs to do, and he's just got every statistic that known to man that you want to see. And defensively, he's been good tonight too. Like, he has not had a poor game in any aspect. There has not been a single aspect of this game here tonight for Dosunmu that has been poor. Alright. Timeout about to be finished. About to be back on here for the 4th. It's going to be 2 free throws coming up here for Keldon Johnson. Johnson, 24 points. That's great, bro. You're still yapping. You're still talking shit. And he misses that free throw, and it'll be a Vucevic rebound. Gives it off here to Io Dosunmu, who's got Zach LaVine to his right. Vucevic right in front of him. Gives it to Zach. Zach LaVine, doesn't use Vooch. Gets it to Dallin Terry. Dallin Terry's got Dosunmu to his left. He doesn't use him. Gives it up to Vucevic. Out to Dosunmu. Dosunmu inside. Drives up and drives in! Oh, he's been cool. 27 points now for Dosunmu as well. 4:50 to go here in the 4th quarter. Devin Vassell. He's got Julian Phillips in front of him. That's a 3 for Vassell. Will miss that one. Rebound, Dallin Terry. He'll give it off here to Dosunmu. Keep chalking those numbers up here. Io! That's blocked, unfortunately. And it will be Sohan with the rebound. Zach Collins with that block. Vassell drives. Misses that one. Rebound there for Jack Nicholson. And Jack Nicholson will put the end one in. He will put the end one in there. So, 13-point game here. I still have got to reiterate, this game is not over. The Bulls, it's like we're being led into a false sense of security right now, because the Bulls are still like just going crazy as if game's over. It's not game over yet. It's a 12-point game, 130 to 118 with 4.5 minutes to go to the 4th. It realistically should be over, but the Bulls are playing a bit silly right now. So, Zach LaVine off to Vucevic. He's got Dosunmu. Doesn't. He gives it off to Dallin Terry. 3. Julian Phillips in the corner. Misses that one, but Terry rebound. Terry rebound. Still Bulls ball. Billy don't want to put the Stallion back on. Yeah, he might. Oh! He might not. Yeah, he might not. This Bulls team has been playing well without him. Josh has not had a fantastic game. But we'll see, bro. Like, there's still time. Sweet. Game's over. It's not necessarily over just yet. Vucevic misses that one. It's a 12-point game, and they've got the ball, bro. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. They drive, and they get the 2. It's a 10-point game. It is not over yet whatsoever, bro. So 3:52. It's a 13-2 run in the last 2 minutes 42 with the Spurs. 130 to 120. The Bulls are getting silly, bro. LaVine, Io, 3, no. Vucevic inside, out to Phillips. Phillips back to Io. Io off here to LaVine. LaVine fakes the 3. He'll get it back into Vooch. He's open enough. Idasumu open. Oh, he drops it. He gets it out for Julian Phillips for 3. Oh, that's bad. This game's nowhere near over yet, man. What are you talking about? Chris Ball with the ball at the 3. It's going to be a single-digit game yet again if they get this. Keldon Johnson in. Good D. No! That's a late call. That's a late call foul. He missed the shot. 2 free throws coming up. Shit. Oh, yeah, like it is a foul. But damn, he missed the I don't know how Bulls fans laughing right now, Gabriel, because this is nerve-wracking, man. This is definitely not a game over by any means, and the Bulls are selling again, man. They should have had this game won by easy by now. The way the Spurs have played, they should not have been given up. They're going to give up over 130 points to this Spurs team, so it just comes down to as long as we can keep on scoring too. All right, so Idasumu with the ball here. Gives it off here to Dalen Terry. Dalen Terry off for Idasumu. Back here to Dalen Terry. Come on, Bulls, man. Just keep up this scoring, man, because your defense just gives up points unnecessarily. Zach LaVine. He'll get it off here to Dalen Terry. Terry inside of Vooch. Let's go! Oh, no! That's a foul, thank God. Oh, man, should have been in 1, but he misses the slam. So it's going to be 2 free throws here for Nikola Vucevic. That's really nice there from Vuce to get into that area, though. But I should have been in N1. He should have been getting that shot. All right. So Vucevic, first free throw, come on. Yep. 3:04 to go here, the 4th. Come on. Come on now. Don't forget, guys, we've got the Pacers tomorrow. Same time. And then I will also be here for the midday game for you guys in America on Sunday, 4 a.m. for me here in Australia. Matas Buzelis comes on here. Interesting. 3:04 to go. Vucevic will put it up and put it in. All right, 10-point game again. 3:04 to go. Come on, Bulls. Get a little bit of defense going here. We should never have been giving up this many points to this Spurs team today. Dalen Terry holds Chris Paul off. They put it up. Misses that. Rebound to Sumu. Oh, they took a rebound off him, and now they're going to give him another rebound. They took a rebound off to Sunmu, but now he got a rebound just then, so now he's got the triple-double. That's funny. So, ooh, Matas has been hit in the face here. What happened here? Oh, damn, he's bleeding out of the nose. What happened here? Matas will... Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is the elbow from LaVine. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's an unfortunate elbow there from Zach LaVine. Matas has now hurt his nose. Yeah, spewing. All right, so Matas has come off here with... He's got a bleeding nose right now. Unfortunately, Zach LaVine's elbow came down into Matas there. Not realizing that he was there. He won't come back today, unfortunately. Decent enough game there from Matas, but just a bit too many fouls, but good game from Matas. 2:44 to go here. All right, come on, Bulls. Finish it up. Finish it up here, baby. Finish it up. Yeah, I don't understand how Sumu had a rebound taken off him the first time, man. I really don't. I don't know why. So 2:44 to go. Come on, Bulls. Just hold it out here. Finish it up. Kind of Bulls 11 up. So, yeah, it's a close game, bro. Detroit up by 3-2. Let's go. All right, Bulls give it off here to Sumu. I'm telling you, if you've been watching this game, Nath, it hasn't been an easy win for you if it does come off. 2.5 minutes to go here. 4th quarter, LaVine gives it to Sumu. Here. He'll put it outside to Horton Tucker for 3 in the corner. Let's go! Woohoo! That should be the dagger. Maybe one more is the dagger. I'd say one more shot for the dagger. Chris Paul misses this one. And rebound here. Bulls, Vucevic gets the ball. If we hit this, it's game over. We get a shot here, Io. We get a shot here. This is the dagger right now. Hit the dagger, boys. Hit the dagger. Horton Tucker with the ball. He's got Vucevic to his left. He gives it to Vuce. That's a foul. Terry would have had it open 3 in the corner too. But a foul. So they're one foul away from giving us the bonus. Well, we're in the bonus effectively. 13 points the difference right now. I would definitely love to hit 140 points because we're usually the ones giving it up. 2 more, I'll be comfy. Oh, you're not guaranteed yet, but I'm saying the Bulls win is guaranteed if we can hit this dagger here. Yeah, you're not guaranteed by any means just yet. Vucevic inside in the paint, put it up and smack it, and 1! 7! No! Vucevic, give me a smooch. On my... 7! Vucevic, maybe smooch. Bulls win. Come on. Can't lose this one now. Can't lose this one. Missed free throw there, though. Missed free throw there. Minute 55 to go in the 4th quarter. It's a 15-point game. And Bassi inside, steal, Dosunmu. Oh, he's been unbelievable, man. It's been unbelievable. Zach Levine, he goes down the screen there from Vooch. Alt to Vooch. Vooch drives, out to Levine. Levine fakes it to Dosunmu. Inside to Vucevic. Up and in. Bang! 139, 122. Vucevic is on 39 points, I think, now. I think he's on 39 points. Oh, jeez. And that's a turnover from the Spurs. Dude, Levine is on 8 assists, 9 rebounds. I think that might have been his 9th assist, actually. Oh, he's so close to a triple-double. I hope Levine can get an assist right now. And then it'll be 1 rebound away with a minute 10 to go. To Horton Tucker, get the 3. Oh, should have taken the 3. Vucevic. And he gets it outside here. Dalen Terry! Ooh, missed that one. Still Bulls ball. Come on. 59 seconds. Vuce is 1 point away. Yeah. Zach is 11 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. Vucevic is on 39 points. Ida Sumu, 27 points, 3 steals, 11 assists, 10 rebounds, 6 from 6 from the free throws, 3 from 3 from the 3-point line. Oh, they're taking Levine out, are they? Oh no, you're safe probably now, Nate. You're probably safe now. Oh, Levine's not going to get his TD. They are actually taking Levine out. Now you're not necessarily safe, actually, Nate, because they've just taken the starters out. All right, so Horton Tucker, he's got Dalen Terry there. If you get this shot, this game. Horton Tucker, Javon Carter, 4-3. Oh, missed that one. 48 seconds to go here. Both teams have got their benchies on. Bulls, fantastic performance. That's a steal by Phillips. What a performance by Chicago, man. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Bulls are gonna win today. Go, Bulls, go. Go, Bulls, go. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Bulls are gonna win today. First back-to-back win since the end of October, and we play the Pacers tomorrow. This is looking up Middlehouse right now in Chicago. 17 seconds left of the game. 139, 122 here for the Bulls. Usually we're pretty good away from home, and we keep up that record here. 5th straight win versus Spurs. How good. They're going to play it out here with 11 seconds. Here they go. They drive in the paint. That's a turnover. No, it's Spurs ball. Free throws. And 1. This has been a great game, man. Just to quickly, while they're doing this N1, Levine, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 11 points. Unreal. Nikola Vucevic, 39 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. Ida Sumu, start of the show, 27 points, 3 steals, 11 assists, 10 rebounds. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. But the Bulls win 139 to 124 in an absolutely big blowout of the Spurs. And the Bulls get their first back-to-back wins in a very long time. And we move and we groove. The Bulls make a play to jump back into those... They've already been in the playing spots, but with that being said, they now go equal with the Brooklyn Nets at 10 and 13. And, you know, showing that they can win games, bro. But they don't want to win too many games because they want to keep that top 10 pick. But overall, man, happy with that one. Frustrating back end of the third. Got nerve-wracking in the fourth. But we're fired up. We are fired up here, son. So I appreciate you guys as usual. Thumbs up, subscribe, go Bulls, see red, fire up, baby. See you tomorrow for the Indiana Pacers taking on the Chicago Bulls in Chicago, I think it is. I don't know. It could be in Chicago or it could be... I think it is in Chicago. Can't remember.